message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Karina. I remember seeing her videos years ago when YouTube started. Even when I was a teenager, I couldn't handle watching her. Besides being so boring, it was mostly the fact that you could see she was buying stuff daily to fill a gaping hole in her heart that could never be filled. I even remember her talking about not toning herself down. She just rambles about the same things for years, doesn't she? No growth and development. Cool, I guess. Yep, she hasn't changed since day one. Well spotted, Karina. Tracy, this is hilarious. Well done to whomever put that together. Why would she wear that blue velour sack set when she has more dresses than all of us put together? Maybe to show off that obnoxious Gucci necklace. I just didn't get the logic. There was no logic there. I either need to buy a cuff or a long necklace. Huh? What? How? What? No! What the fuck? Made no sense to me at all. I know I have foggy days, but that was just weird. That made no sense at all. Lavanity. She looks like a cross between Mr. T and Run DMC. Laughing my ass off. Now all I've got is boom boom. Hey D. If I could sing that quick, I'd sing it, but I won't. What's the word? Break your eardrums with my voice. Anyway, mystical fairies. I was thinking the same thing. Ashley and Grandma Yetta in the mix. I don't know who Grandma Yetta is. I'll have to look them up. Lol. Oh my god, yes. How could I forget Grandma Yetta from The Nanny? Mystical fairies. Right, is that who it is? I'll have to look them up. Highly caffeinated. Lisa D1. AKA Dumb DMs. Oh, it's really cool. Dumb DMC. You lot are so funny. Lavanity's laughing. Helen. Poor RDMC and Mr. T. At least they had style and flair, didn't they though? Jackie. Now that's funny. Oh dear. If I can get away with putting the music in, I will do, just for the laugh. Cookie. Oh, that purple lipstick you want, Jules. So pretty, isn't it? I actually got an email back from them and they said 2 weeks, I think. And they said put it on your wish list and you'll get an email. So I'll let you know if I get an email and if I get it. Bella, hysterical Jules. Thank you for sharing that GG chain. Thank you for sharing. That Gucci chain looks ridiculous. No wonder why she needs a stylist at clothing stores. She really can't dress herself. Nope. Yikes. P.S. Somebody needs to send Lisa that cartoon, don't they though? Oh, she'll have seen it in the... Won't she? If she... Bob's in here every now and then, she'll have seen it. Wanda, oh how cute, I would love to have one as a pet. Are they potty trained? Well, I haven't had to clean up after them, so I assume so. Christina, cute, aren't they though? Have you seen the new bunny I've got? It's dead cute. Carol, she looks awful. Disrespectful to dress like that to a special occasion. Reminds me of Barney. Exactly. When you're going to someone who's put themselves out to invite you to their home, dress appropriately. Wonder, I guess Lisa ran there since she wore a jogging suit. What the fuck? She spends thousands of dollars on dresses and goes to Lisa J's house and looks like a slob. But she's supposed to tell us what to wear. I don't think so. Exactly. Carol, anyone who wears a necklace of that size with a designer logo is terribly insecure. Yep. Look at me, I've got money. No dress sense, no common sense, but I've got money. Peg, Lisa always looks awkward, doesn't she? Beguile me, they are cute. At first glance they remind me of a mix of an armadillo and a skunk. They do, don't they? Do look a bit like an armadillo. They're so cute though. Interesting choice, I must say. Yeah, it's not one any of us would have made, is it? Highly caffeinated. I bet that group of ladies had a laugh at that outfit. I bet, says Mystical Fairies. Can you imagine when they're all texting each other afterwards? What the fuck was Lisa wearing? And she thought she was the fucking cat's whiskers because it was a designer thing and it cost a fortune. No. Money does not buy class, Lisa. Pussycat Whiskers, that's a nice name. That poor lady, and the whole world is on fire, but at least she has great hair. How shallow are some women. I'm lucky to brush my hair. Snap. Join the club. Bo, Jules, I have to confess that I slowed down your Lisa hair video, but then it was too weird because you sounded drunk. I sound drunk on normal speed. We're going to have to figure out something, aren't we? See, I can't do me on double speed when I'm doing her on double speed at the same time. Oh, I know! I might be able to do it in editing. I'll try that next time, see what happens. Melanie, the other two are looking very elegant. Lisa J looks chic. Lisa Dimwit comes in her 2000s velour set. Wonder if it says juicy across her ass, yeah. Or the price. Where was the picture posted? Sad thing is, she'll love it. Narcs love anything about them. She'll look past the long nose and think the rest is iconic. I think it was on the Gossip Bakery. I don't go on there anymore. I have moles that send me shit now. It's great. I get all the good stuff sent to my inbox and I don't even have to go and look on there anymore. Diane. It's Diane, yeah. I've been saying that she's losing it for the past year or so. That outfit confirmed it. She'd look ridiculous in any setting. Next to the classy ladies, it's just absurd. The tacky Gucci necklace put it over the top. I'm suffering from second-hand embarrassment. Yep, you and me both. Mystical Fairies, that is certainly an interesting outfit choice to wear to an event, isn't it though? Fucking idiot. Bonnie, this is hysterical. Is that her cool girl or golden girl vibe? What is wrong with her? She had those cute Mad Men dresses that would have looked so nice, and probably others as well. Whoever did that caricature did a brilliant job, didn't they? I bet Blanche is seething with anger. Bo, the fact that you have some delusional Lisa minions come here and leave nonsensical, stupid comments defending Lisa is mind-blowing and annoying. And I just wish they'd wait and watch a few videos. It's like, don't just come in, hear me screaming at her and then tell me I'm a lunatic. Wait at 5 minutes and see. Watch all the videos, see why I'm shouting at her, see what people are saying, but they don't. Carrie May, I emailed her and told her she looks like a cheap hooker, and she does. Did she email back, Carrie? Mystical Fairies, lol. What was the graduation for? Oh, you found it, right. Someone was saying there's no way Lardy graduated esthetician school, and I said, but she got a certificate in Tucson's beauty school or something. It was hysterical, and I couldn't find the bloody video, and it looks like Mystical Fairies found it for us. Sometime today. There we go. You've got to look at the trousers.
3, 2, 1. And it worked.
Yeah, very sad. Where are we? There. Thanks Thanks for finding it, Mystical Fairies. I couldn't for the life in me find the damn thing. I was going round in circles. What am I looking for? That. Yeah, she graduated beauty school. But really what she graduated was a sticking and gluing table. What it... Oh, right. Duh. Because one of the classes was to make a cardboard thing of what your beauty salon was going to look like when you graduated. And it was like, yay, she's back at the sticking and gluing table. Quite sad, really. Come on, this shows you how many comments I've got today. It's mad, isn't it? Quick, quick, quick. Come on. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Wow, I didn't realise there was this many. This is going to be a really long comments video. There. Yeah, it's her graduating beauty school. Or was she a beauty school dropout? Bonnie, what cute little creatures they are. I miss you putting on the other channel. It was so relaxing. I've put a couple of videos on there now, Bonnie. I hope that helps. Mystical Fairies, catching up on another one of your older videos, 2 to 220. In other words, only say nice things and no constructive criticism.
I value your opinion and I want to hear it, but in like a friend would talk to a friend, and I need you guys to give me some time before you judge the things that I'm doing. Let me, and Tracy, who is helping me, let me finish these things, and then we can...
She's always like that, isn't she? It's like, I'm sorry, if I decorated a new home and I was happy in my new home and it was ready to show, I would show it and I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody said. If nobody liked it, fair play, I don't care, they're not living there. But she hadn't even finished what she was doing, so all she had to say was, oh, we've just moved in, folks, but here's a just moved into her. She didn't have to give the fucking 3-hour conversation. Oh, please don't pick on me. Say something nice. You hurt my feelings if you say it's horrible. Do you know what I mean? God, she's such a child. Mamacita, adorable little buggers. Thanks for sharing, Jules. Love the way you say double entendre. You have the most beautiful voice. Thank you. You're so kind to me. Mystical Fairies, 523. I'm sorry, but that lamp is hideous.
Got this lamp at a resale shop,
I know,
and I think it is
fugly.
so, like, Vegas fabulous.
What has Vegas got to do with that lamp? Hang on, I need to move that further over here so I can get to it easily. Easilier? I've just made a new word, folks. Yeah, I don't like the... No. 7. Why didn't she get a picture of her and Brooke? Yeah.
Remember this picture? When Brooke and I went downtown to a resale shop, Brooke took that picture.
Exactly. Why didn't she get someone to take a picture of both of them? Because she doesn't want Brooke in the picture with her, because Brooke's better looking. She has such a big area upstairs to film and put all her stuff in, but no, she films downstairs where she puts all of her stuff on the dining room table so other people can't use it. Except, do you see why I scream at her now every week? Go up fucking stairs. She bought that house because upstairs was going to be her empire. And does she use it? No. 2157. I do like those snake lamps, though. They're cool.
Over here with my beloved tiger.
He's a fucking dimwit, isn't he? That was the thing she put, right? Like, there's the back of the settee, and she had him there on the wall. How are you supposed to lean back on a settee with a fucking stupid dimwit of a fucking tiger stuck on the wall? I never even realised they were snakes. Shows you how much notice I take of things. Nurse Riley, just like Joan Crawford, so jealous of her children. Yeah. Have you met my mother? Mystical Fairies, 2609. Yeah, it's Will, your son. He lives there too, you know. The things she says just leave me speechless sometimes. Is this where she tells him to cover his head?
And oh gosh, Will, I didn't see you there. I'm gonna avoid Will. He is laying on the couch, but this is the Restoration Hardware Cloud Sofa. It's the deep one with down, and then this is the waterfall coffee table. We got to go with it. Here, just cover up your face or your head. That is our old coffee table that we are going to just put in storage and save for Brooke. You guys have seen our fireplace, and so loving the sofa.
There we go. That's her son there, under the blanket, hiding. He didn't even have the telly on because he heard her coming down the stairs. Oh, but she's a nice southern lady and such a good mama. Fucking witch. 3016. No, Chanel, you don't need any more food. You're big enough as it is. Feed me.
So the Chanel bags, and I think this is the Balenciaga family.
I think. Shows how much interest she gives her purchases after she's purchased them.
And then shoes everywhere. And then here's some more bags and shoes.
Shoes.
Right there.
Paying no attention to the cat whatsoever. I'd love a vocal cat like that. I'd spend all day talking to them. Bonnie, well, I guarantee I wouldn't do well in jail. I probably would sit in a corner and cry. As my grandma would say, I would be a big suck. I did take a tour in my town of an old squirrel house jail and one up in Washington State. My great uncle was the warden. You should put a link to that here, Bonnie. That was so interesting. Bonnie showed it to me before and I was looking. It's a really interesting jail, and it's like whoever thought that up was really clever. I've heard, though, you can learn how to do quite a few illegal things in jail, though. Maybe that's how Merle figured out how to scam people. Probably is. That's where you meet people that can do things for you, and you meet people that tell you how to do things when you get out. Mystical Fairies. Chanel is just a big ball of cuteness. I could play and talk to her all day. You and me both. You could tell Lisa was getting annoyed with Chanel talking and following her around. Thanks for the video. You're welcome. Yeah, she was. It's like, for God's sake, just give the cat whatever she wants. Say, hang on a minute. Chanel wants something. Power of pause. What do you want? No, you're not having more food because you're enormous. I will give you a hug and then you will go over there and then I'll finish the video. Okay? Okay. End of. Lourdes, that blue outfit was something else and so out of place. I would have never worn that. It shows the woman has no sense of style. No, none. None whatsoever. 11 to 11:11. Not flip-flops then.
At the end with her jeans and the black blazer and the white t-shirt, I was all about that, and I would wear black boots with it. I had some black suede heeled boots that I would wear. So these are just...
Yeah, because Julia Roberts didn't wear flip-flops in Pretty Woman, that's why. 1722. Wow, she looks like a completely different person there.
And she had on...
Doesn't she? That's what she really looks like, without all the fucking filters and lights.
Leopard flats. Well, I don't have any leopard flats yet, but I did have...
I don't have any leopard flats yet.
She's so sad. How many filters does she use? Forget a 900 watt bulb. She must use a lighthouse light in her videos. Wanda. First hubby was a right nice looking fellow. I think he was the only person in Lisa's whole life that didn't put up with her shit and really made an impression. Exactly. Mystical Fairies. 2148. I remember I loved wearing sparkly t-shirts with jeans. And over top of the jeans, I would have a skirt on. Oh, right, yeah, I remember that. Oh, those days were cool in the 80s. What were you wearing in the 90s? 80s, 90s? I was wearing leggings or jeans, jumpers, t-shirts, denim jacket. I had a Reebok zip-up hoodie that I'd got for a song. I don't remember. See, I wouldn't wear a moto jacket anyway because they always stop at your waist, and I've been told since I was that big I was too fat and ugly to do whatever. So and then I used to always sit with a cushion on my lap, and then she'd be like, "What are you doing with the cushion?" It's hiding the fat that you say I have. So yeah, see, a lot of the 90s is a blur for me because that's when I was working at Butlins, met Jed, got married, had tech help. So I was just wearing what I had. I did all my dressing up and going out in the 80s. Oh, and the butterfly hair clips. I had quite a lot of them and loved them. I also had stick-on earrings as I didn't have my ears pierced yet. Well, I didn't know you could get stick-on earrings. I knew about clip-ons. Also, the typical 90s choker necklace. Not sure if they had a particular name or not. I always wanted one of them, but I've got that thing. I've that claustrophobic thing, and I can't wear t-shirts that come to here. They fucking irritate the life out of me. So I don't think I'd ever be able to wear. I looked at them and thought they looked really cute, but I don't think I'd be able to wear one. But yeah, it's fun looking back on what we did in our youth. Wanda, we are Jules' community of women. I think we support each other very well. We're from all over the world and never met, yet we come together for each other weekly. Thank you, Wanda. Melanie, love this community of not your run-of-the-mill cookie-cutter people. Thank you, Melanie. We've got brains, that's why. Mystical Fairies, thanks for the video. You're very welcome. I knew that was coming, sorry. Midnight Angel, too funny. One of the best yet. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Bonnie, that's sad about Lisa's first husband. He wasn't that old. No, he was only in his 50s, wasn't he? Mystical Fairies, they are so cute. Also love the little blobby things too. Thanks for sharing. Aren't they cute though? I've got a new bunny rabbit now. It's got the face of a bird and the body of a bunny. It's really cute. Elvira, she's trying to look cool girl, but it just doesn't suit her. She looks good in dresses. Exactly. She should wear, like I said, her look is jeans, t-shirt, blazer, flip-flops. Done. Finished. I don't know why she keeps shopping. Bonnie, oh, the pharmaceutical companies advertise, but then they give you a list of possible side effects that may even cause death. Makes you really want to take the medications. I suppose that's the law, isn't it, that they have to tell you the side effect. This may help you to lose weight, but it could also kill you. Oh, I don't know. Which do I hate more, being alive or being fat? Bonnie, I think Juicy Star advertises different clothing brands now. Pinky Charm would do Mackles, yeah. They all had so much money back then as well, didn't they? Bonnie, you could do an update of your makeup collection on your other channel. I know you're dying to see it. I would do, but like I said, I'll have everyone and their grandmother saying, "You're ugly, why have you got makeup?" I might do it secretly somewhere and I'll send you the link, Bonnie. Well, if Jennifer believes all that sweet little Blanche says, I do believe she needs the help. Bless her heart. Thank you, Bonnie. Melanie, oh my God, Jennifer not only needs a therapist and a clue, she also needs a writing lesson. Her repetitive rhetoric was so boring. Bonnie, lol, I did notice that, sorry. Bonnie, I'm definitely going to trials, nails, ink, and out the door. Have fun. Wanda, I got off thought Lisa was going more for a Snoop Dogg. Look at Lisa J's get together. Can you imagine? I'll send it to Snoop. What do you think, Snoop? Papa Snoop, look! Look what she's wearing. Panda, jeans, t-shirt and black blazer are her uniform. This blue lounge set looks dated. No straight flight and lost luggage. There's a story behind this disaster. Yeah. She's going to spend a fortune on a new fucking... suitcase. Ah, that took time. Wanda, whoever this cow is that keeps coming back and talking crap, we're all right where we want to be, thank you very much. So unless you don't have anything nice to say to our lovely leader, then please don't come back. I would sing Gary Glitter, but he's a pedo, so I won't. Thank you, Wanda. Valerie, Lisa is a man. Long arms, long face, awkward stands, etc. Sweatsuits. Too tall, very masculine. It's spring here, and even in heat waves, 100 degrees. Sweats? I know. She's insane. SM sucks. Wow, just wow. She needs to get off social media, take care of her husband and son, get out of the expensive lifestyle and get Jesus. Real Jesus, not just her poser devotionals. She's so lost. Yep. Which one was that one? I don't know now. Susan, John Blizzard was a handsome man. Boy, did Lisa downgrade. The first time she married for love and lust. The second time around she married for security. Also, John Blizzard looked like a man who wasn't about to take Lisa's bullshit. He looked strong-minded, unlike John Duncan, who was only too happy to have a trophy wife. Yep. I can just imagine Lisa manifesting thick hair, saying, I have thick, luxurious hair. I have thick, luxurious hair. I have thick, luxurious hair 3 times a day. I might try it if it works. Bunny, I don't think Jennifer is really Jennifer. Sounds like a younger person. I don't know who she is, but I wish they'd go away. Either stay and see what's going on, or think, oh, I don't like it there, and go somewhere else. Melanie, I'd say she was a bot, but her writing and grammar skills were way too bad. Bonnie, I thought maybe it was her daughter. Melanie, whoever it was clearly had a few too many. Bonnie was laughing, yeah. And they never came back. That's what gets me. It's like I reply to them and they never come back. Angel Wings Amanda. Where is the link to Lisa J's shindig? Sorry, I can't find it. Thanks. I think it was Miss Gold Girl, Marnie, on her Instagram put pictures up. I think that's where you could see that. I only saw what I was sent, so I don't know, Amanda, sorry. Bonnie, oh my god, those sponges are ridiculously high, aren't they? They opened up a Miss A store here, but I know I won't go there. Why? Why wouldn't you go for a mooch, Bonnie? Or are you worried that you'll end up buying too much shit you don't need? That'd be me. Oh, they're only $1. I'll have 15 of them. Amanda, Lisa is looking more like a man as she's getting older. Yep, isn't she though? Why have you jumped up there? Claudia, I can't wait to hear you talk about the latest video of Glenda. Yeah, I need to be in the zone, Claudia, for her, because she fucking irritates me. Amanda, she keeps on giving. I'm curious, who did the artwork and if there are more? She's had artwork of herself done before and they've all been really fucking awful looking things, not proper artists. Do you remember when she got one from the drive-through woman at the fucking McDonald's of her and Brooke? It was awful. Nurse Riley, my goodness, so much lip filler. Flotation devices. Elizabeth, do you notice the huge gap between her thighs, as if she just got off a horse? The caricature is hysterical, isn't it though? I'm running now for the lipsticks. I'll shoot myself in the leg. I keep looking to see if someone's going to give a review. It's like I can't wait until someone puts some comments up because she can't delete them, can she? They'll be there for life. Adorable, but I want a chocolate one. Yeah, so do I, Elizabeth. It's nearly Easter as well. They should bring back chocolate wombles. MJ, lol, she's so ridiculous looking. Read The Room. Southern Mama. It looks like she was going to a totally different party than the other two ladies. What happened to her feminine energy she claims to have? Looks like she had channeled her rap battle energy for this party. But here's a story. Right, this will make you laugh. If you're watching, you know what's coming, don't you? When Jed was younger and he lived at home, he decided he was going to get a piece of lino and learn to break dance. So all his mum could hear was dump, dump. It's like, I said to him, how did you put up with that? He said, I came home one day and the lino was in the bathroom. That'll fucking stop him trying to spin on his head. MJ, did I? Yes, I just didn't click it. Helen, I thought she did not want to look frumpy. She looks it to me, doesn't she? I wonder if her toenails have grown out. Bianca, unbelievable. Who wears that when they go out? Mr. T wears it better. Doesn't he though? Cookie, what the hell? This is some craziness. A vain person is excessively proud of or obsessed with their own appearance, abilities or achievements. They are typically conceited, self-absorbed and constantly seek admiration, often displaying high levels of self-centeredness. Key characteristics include insecurity and an intense need to impress others. Yep, you got her. Carolina, 11722 is her home tour video. Those of you who never saw it, you'll die. Right, Jackie, she did. Thank you for putting the link, Carolina. Around 2034, is that when she tells Will to cover his head? Insane. Thank you. So if anyone wants to go and watch the full video, the link's here. She got the butterfly cut to look like Pammy, of course. That's what it was. Well done, And it actually looked good, I thought, but she kept going lighter and lighter and ruined her hair. Again! Wanda, ladies, I hate to ruin it for everyone, but Lisa's latest video, you know what I did, what I ate when I shit? Wait for it. We have a thump. Yes, you heard it here first. That's right. A thump. Oh, Jules, you're going to win an Oscar next year. We do love you. I love her thumps. Melanie, can't wait to see it. She obviously hasn't seen the thing, has she? Otherwise she wouldn't do it again, or would she? I'd love to know. Bo, hi Jules, just noticed you're at 2,000 subs. I think that our hype in your videos is helping out. Congrats. Thank you, Bo. I did a 2,000 subs competition when I hit 2,000 subs. But yeah, it is moving. I'm at 2,061 and I was at 2,010 for months and months and months and months. So the hyping is actually working because I'm seeing new people daily. So welcome to all the new people. I hope you stick around. Thank you, Bo. What I find interesting about Lisa's hideous outfit is that I don't think she's showed it any of her Look What I Bought videos. Maybe not. She showed that stupid Cookie Monster faux fur she had back in the day. She should have worn that with it. Nurse Riley, hey, Walmart, you can do better than this. I know. It annoys me. It's all just about greed and money. And like I said, if she said, oh, I bought shit in a can and it's really good, all her minions would run out and buy it. So that's why she gets the sponsorships. Nurse Riley, exposing that much cleavage and going for sexy at her age is inappropriate. Imagine what her children think. I know, poor Will. Walking out of his room and his mum's fucking dancing around with her tits out. You shouldn't put eggshells down a garbage disposal. Good grief, this woman. Should you not? See, we don't have them in the UK. Oh, I'm saying we don't have them in the UK. I think posh people in big houses may start having them now. Because it's like when I watch QVC, it pisses me off. They're all, every time they're showing something, they're like convinced everyone in the world has a conservatory and a fucking dishwasher. Which I don't. Fuck off. But yeah, I never knew you couldn't put eggs down a garbage disposal. But see, had I got one, I would have read the instructions before I used it. AW 2253, pissing myself. You're too funny, Jules.
Get off my train! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
It was perfect though, wasn't it? Every time I see that, it makes me laugh. Nurse Riley, you would think that she would prep for a video and know the product. Oh, she wouldn't prep. She doesn't prep for fucking anything. That would involve doing some fucking work. She seems to forget a lot. These companies need to pay attention to the lack of skill at presenting and promoting products. The idea is for the viewers to get to know the products. Can you imagine sending her items and she can't properly name them or describe them? Yep, but they still do, because her minions will buy shit in a can. So she shows something, they run off to look at the link and they buy it. And then she gets a kickback and they make money. It just pisses me off. It really does. I mean, I have got cognitive problems because of the fibro. So I'll be halfway, you've seen it, I'll be halfway through a sentence and forget the word. But you know damn well if I was doing a sponsored video and showing something particular, I would have everything written down beside me so I didn't forget. That's what preparation is, Lisa. CC, seriously, Melissa has probably 10 times more clothes than me and she wears that nonsense. How incredibly embarrassing. She needs to be ashamed, dressing like that for an event. The others look fabulous though, don't they? I love how they put her at the back in the group photo. Best use of AI. I hope Melissa sees it, and the emphasis on her long nose. Since her lipsticks are now on Amazon, does that mean people can return if they don't like them? Yep. Also, if people post reviews on Amazon that she doesn't like, she can't delete the comments. Yep, me and you are on the same wavelength, Cece. I can't wait for comments. I really can't. I'm looking forward to seeing reviews on there. I mean, fair play. If they all write and say it's a brilliant lipstick and blah, 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 then great. Whoop-de-doo. But how about you expand the range for other people, not just yourself? But hey, can't expect a narc to do that, can we? Levanity. There are so many Kardashian filters and lights on her that you can't see anything. Her face looks like a blur. Yep. The hair pulled off her face and the black high neck top do her witch-shaped face no favours. Link to the reaction video. Why is that on there? Anywho. MJ, 5053, handsome fellow, rest in peace. 2020. Oh, I didn't realise I cut the top of his head off there, because I've got the screen set up so it doesn't show all my tabs at the top. But he reminds me of Magnum. All he needed was a moustache. Also better looking than John. So maybe Lisa's settled with her current man. Sad, that's probably why she's searching for something underneath all that shopping. And why does Lisa keep sexy coming out of her mouth? She knows nothing about that, because if she did, she would still share a bedroom with her husband, and we know by her own words he has his own bedroom. Keep a man in your bed is the ultimate sexy move. Exactly. Her, it's like sexy to her is a low cut top and a short skirt and big lips and lip gloss. That's sexy. She doesn't realise that sexy comes from within. It's not something you buy, it's something you have. Moon Fairy. Goody, another video. Sending you blessings. Thank you, Moon Fairy. Hope you're feeling well. Love you. Love you too. Thank you. No, I do feel well. Thank you. Valerie, I tried watching last night. Lol, lol, lol. She'd rather go to Sephora than eat. Yep. Wonder, I know. I don't think she eats half the time. It's like that thing she said, I meant to comment and I never did, when she said, I felt so full and I couldn't believe it didn't affect me. And it's like, yeah, maybe now you might eat something instead of fucking starving yourself. Stupid woman. Valerie, lol, I was waiting for your reaction. Was I late? I'm sorry, Valerie. Jackie, well, she certainly serves up a heap of bullshit in this one, doesn't she? Total dit. Shirley, I ordered 3. I'm like that. I'm a Virgo. and we're quirky. Any excuse. Elizabeth, conference, you dimwit. You are not involved in a big corporation executive meeting. She thinks she's fucking... what's the word? Dog's bollocks because she's going to Google. She ate Google food. Tracy, Jules, your impression of her is the best. Thank you. You have to do a remix of the new and the old thump. And you can imagine taking 2 boiled eggs wrapped on paper towel to your first class flight. She should fly no class. Exactly, they should have kicked her off. Susan, can you imagine the smell when she unwrapped those boiled eggs on the plane? I'm sure the people sitting in her vicinity were very impressed. I'd have said something. I'd have called the fucking trolley dolly and said, hello, excuse me, can you sort her out? I think that woman over there's decomposing. There's a horrible smell coming this way. Elizabeth, the strange thing about narcissists is that many of them are loners and very socially awkward and only experience shallow confidence when trying to control others and continuously gaslighting and criticising them. Yep. Jackie, she has absolutely zero interest in anyone, does she? She's pathetic. No, it's all about them. Bonnie, if there was a pyramid for narcissists, she'd be at the tippy top, wouldn't she? Totally. Midnight Angel. Hi, Jules and friends. Hi. Definitely waiting for this video review. Of course, shopping and what I did, what I ate. That event outfit is awful. Thank you for the laughs. Loving your humour and reviews. Blessings always. Thank you, honey. Shirley McLean. I had to push that sucker. Classy. I am not going to swatch everything because it's all going to be returned. Probably. Or she's just too fucking idle and can't be bothered showing people properly. Elizabeth, how many of you have been bitten by a lipstick and then tried to pick up men? She's got an overinflated ego. My son saw her the other day and asked me if she was transgender. Oops. Has he seen Lardy? Jackie, my daughter said the same. She's like a cartoon of her former self. I can't imagine what all of that makeup and harsh eyeliner look like in person. She looked so cute back in her Britney Spears days, but what has she done? She's ruined herself, trying to be somebody she isn't, when she should have just been herself. Moon Fairy, look at her hair versus the colour of her extensions. She has very little hair now. Look at her pic inside the taxi, no filters. The wrinkles, the hair, lol. Jackie, hair colour just gets worse and worse each video she posts. It's so many mismatched tones, no blending at all. It's so bad. Peg, she really doesn't have much real hair left, does she? Why doesn't she get her hair and extensions matching? Tracy, I don't know why if she's really got, like, if she's got as little as me and she has to do outfits of the day and photographs and thinks she has to be modelling all the time, get a fucking wig. Wouldn't that be the easiest thing to do? And then you can take it off at the end of the day, wash your hair. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't have to dance around extensions. Makes no sense. Why am I not clicking these as I go down? Peg, she really doesn't have much real hair left, does she? Why doesn't she get matching extensions? Tracy, as vain as she is, I'm really surprised she even shared some of these pictures because of her hair looking horrendous. Tracy, good lord, I had to go back and laugh at those pictures again. 39:15. Fucking hilarious. Well, that's just charming. Yeah, see that I'm making a point of looking now because I don't bother with the hair because I can't take the piss out of anyone's hair. I haven't got any, so I rarely look. But yeah, it's definitely different, isn't it? 53:50.
I got an Uber.
Wow. Looks like shit, doesn't it? 2,000 to 3,000. Is that how you spell Kate? Blazer and hair that looks like something her cat dragged in. Why didn't she just pull it back and slick it into a ponytail or something? Baseball hat? Anything's better than a frizzy orange mop. Moon Fairy, exactly. Highly caffeinated. It's just terrible. And then she's doing videos on how to have good hair. Jackie, oh Jules, this one is a doozy, isn't it though? Peg, it sure was. This was the first Lisa done one video in years where I had to take breaks. Yep. So annoying. Jackie, it was almost unbelievable. True madness. Wanda, isn't it though? Isn't it? Elizabeth, I'm an introvert and do enjoy lots of independence and alone time. However, I do like people and can make connections and conversations with everyone I meet. Having an extensive plant collection and enjoy tending them, especially my orchids, which are now in full bloom. I bet they're beautiful. Can you send me a pic, Elizabeth? Just make up a throwaway email account so I don't have your email if that's what you're worried about, and send it to chat2exposed@aol.com and I can show everybody your beautiful orchids. Pets and children make me laugh and have a really soft spot for the elderly, except one 95-year-old idiot. Couldn't imagine spending every moment shopping. What a waste of God-given life, isn't it though? Tracy, why is she so concerned with buying Susie Condi on sale? She'll throw down over 15,000, is that, or 1,500? Sorry, for a Gucci necklace. Is that how much the necklace was? Oh, she's insane. She will throw down 15,000 for a Gucci 1,500. I will get there in the end. For a Gucci necklace, and probably the same amount at Sephora, but yet stress out whether or not she'll save 20 to 30% off a velour sweatsuit, about $700 full price. Why is she doing that then? How she could complain about full price for anything is ridiculous, isn't it though? Elizabeth, why is John, who's going blind, being dragged up early to drive this hillbilly to the airport? What a selfish person. Yep. But we're the mean, horrible ladies, yeah. Lena, oh my God, all that over a bruise. People do get bruises, Lisa. It's not a big deal. By the way, the outfit, the blue velour sweatsuit you wore to the event, looked like shit on you. You look so poor compared to the other girls, didn't she though? It was hanging off her. Looked horrible. Elizabeth, I think she looked like one of Sean Combs' pickup hoes, especially with that dreadful gangster necklace. And how about paying for a trip to that hotel for John and Will to spend time together? Exactly. And Brooke could make full use of the spa. John and Will could go play golf, but no. Jackie, can you imagine changing your whole life because of a little bruise? Not to mention having a meltdown over it. Any dress would have looked better than that Golden Girls outfit and obnoxious necklace. She's a mess, isn't she though? Classy lady, all those clothes too, no taste. Just because you have money does not mean you have class. Another thing I was thinking about afterwards is how fucking fast was she walking to slam into the door? It just proves what she's like at home. Peg, for someone that doesn't like a frumpy look, she's got it down pat. Shirley, just wear a jacket. You don't go on a shopping trip. Lisa was nervous and needed to find a mall to get a fix. John must say, why are you promoting other lip products when we have to mortgage the house for you to have your own brand? Exactly. And she's only going to make colours that she wants to wear. Elizabeth, we are not allowed to take food onto any flights. It will be confiscated. Did I say confiscated? Confiscated. That's an idea. Why wasn't it confiscated? Why can't you eat the porridge like all the passengers? Imagine the sulphuric smell she stank up the plane with. Yeah? Sulphuric. Ignore me, I'm having a bad day today. Can you imagine her if she ate a bowl of porridge? She'd be crying for a month. I put on £2. Peg, no! It's bunchy. I want it to thump. You need that above coats. This coat thumps. What? What's that mean? Shirley, one kind lady gave her the tester of the palette, but she felt it wasn't good enough for her, so she bought 2 new palettes. Again, naive. Makeup artists often take the shadows out of the packaging and make up their own large palettes. Lisa returned a makeup base, but went back and bought the same one. Serial returner seems to be a symptom of something deeper. They shouldn't have let her buy it again. They should have a note that she returned it and say, no, I'm sorry, you returned this once. No. Bo, I too would have been nervous wearing that hideous tracksuit with a tacky designer necklace and bad bleach frizzy dried hair. Jackie, unbelievable. With all the things she owns, in the words of the Countess, money can't buy you class. Nope. Ba-doop. Jackie, she's getting so ridiculous now that every sentence she speaks sounds demented. She's lost her mind. I think she lost it a while ago. Shirley, I actually dozed off, came to, and she hadn't even got to the airport. I know how you feel, Shirley. The girls that gave her personal service at Sephora must have been giggling when she left. Lisa must have spent hundreds on Duff products just to spend money and get her fix. One Dior palette could buy a week's groceries for a family of 4. And she doesn't think about shoving that in people's faces in a recession, or, you know what I mean? Peg, half the time it seems like she doesn't finish her sentences. No, there were a few she didn't finish, and I just gave up in the end. Because there's no point pulling her on it. You're not going to hear what it was that she was going to say. Shirley, we all have our gorgeous little issues, but that woman needs help. The need to have what everybody else has is actually quite disturbing. Combination of envy and greed. Exactly. Why don't... Sorry, ignore me. Peg, this bitch took stinky eggs on an aeroplane. Oh my god, I hope someone told her what for. Yeah, me too. CS, oh my gosh, I thought the same thing. I'm surprised, like Elizabeth said, that the... I'm saying trolley dolly because I can't think of... Air steward, thank you. Didn't come down and say to her, excuse me, madam, I'm going to have to confiscate that. Because I would have. Moon Fairy. She has no fashion sense whatsoever. Nope. Elizabeth. A good way to wear boots. Dumpkin is pulled over your long face and zipped up tight. Jackie. I second that. Lol. Kathy. Lol.
I was thinking of a good way to wear them.
Christine, the hello lover is literally a line from the TV show Sex and the City. SJP, Carrie, is looking at a pair of pink high heels when she was window shopping and that she can't afford and says, well, you get the picture. Please make another Janice watch with more thump. Ooh, I just saw a 5-minute video of one of her subs that describes Lisa's customer service, aka John. Yeah, that's J-Lo. She posts here as well. See, John's on it. He knows what he's doing. And he's there with one eye doing customer service. Jane, I'm eating a strawberry bonbon, taking my life in my hands. I haven't had bonbons in years. I need to get some. We had a teacher at primary school, and when it was your birthday, you used to have to stand on a chair. Everyone sang you happy birthday, and then she'd smack your bum however many years old you were, and you got to choose a bonbon out of the tin. Tell you, they wouldn't get away with it now, would they? Get your hands off my child. Jane, that brassy hair is horrendous with the pale pink. Can't buy class or style, or common sense. So true. Peg, clashing something terrible. Bo, why does she go on these trips if all she does is bitch and complain when she could just stay home and shop online? Exactly. She has to be seen, don't you know? Helen, can you imagine paying first class and having to smell boiled eggs? For fuck's sake, they have a very distinct smell, don't they though? I'm surprised no one said anything. Because that would have been a story to tell. Oh my god, somebody on the plane actually said I couldn't eat them. Shirley, emergency flip-flops and cleaning girls on the Rob, plus the other Lisa she was visiting, quote, had her house. Yeah, exactly. That would be my house. Well, it's not. How does she do it all? Because she put some fucking effort in, unlike you. Mulva, 1938 to 42. John forgot to tell her go tinkle in the potty before they left for the airport.
Sitting, waiting for the plane. I took my...
Peg's laughing. Shirley MacLaine. John sounds a nice man. Poor guy. Yeah. Random fact. I can sing every lyric of the Pink Panther. True fact. Can't remember what day it is, but I remember that song. You and me are in the same boat, Shirley. I know all the words as well, and I don't know what day of the week it is. Elizabeth, don't worry. She's wearing Depends. Katja, why didn't she wear the new jeans she bought in Nordstrom's? She could have paired them with the Target tank and the blazer. It was rude and offensive for her to wear a tracksuit to Lisa J's home. Well said, Katja. Tracy, a tracksuit, exactly. Did you see how cute the others looked? All the clothes she owns, and she takes an outfit she's never even tried on, and a velour tracksuit. That's how desperate she was to hide her old lady bruising. And had she left her old lady bruising on show, probably no one would have mentioned it. Christina, John, I had to walk with my 2 big suitcases. John, Lisa J has a bigger house than me. John. Moon Fairy, watch her tell John she wants a bigger house now and how unhappy she is living there. Christina, yes, I bet she will. I bet she's giving him a headache as we speak. Jackie, oh, you could see that she was so envious of that home. So sad. It was a beautiful home though, wasn't it? But that's what you get if you work for it, Lisa. You could have had that 10 times over if you'd stopped spending on shite and put a little bit more effort into your fucking job. But no. I'm an entrepreneur. Well, you're obviously not, are you? Because look at what Lisa J's worked for and got, and you haven't got fucking anything. Just saying. I mean, that was the plan here. When we bought this house, it was a stepping stone to the next house and whatever until we got to our forever home. But then fucking accidents at work and fucking illnesses popped up, and now we're stuck in this shithole. And we can't move anywhere. Had I just done what she did with cars and whatever and rented, we could have moved ages ago. But no. See, I had planned to do a law degree and all the rest of it, and then fibro came along and it was like, nope. We're going to take your brain away and wash it in the dishwasher, and then when we give it back, there's going to be bits missing, so you don't fucking remember who you are anymore. Our old house, she's such a liar. She got the bruise from malnutrition. She's vitamin deficient. I've never had a lot of body fat, especially on my wrist. I've never bruised that way, and I'm older than her. Mystical fairies, exactly. I bruise quite easily. I always have done. But I've never had a bruise that looked like that. They always look like proper bruises. Cynthia, Lisa J was probably a little busy and rolled her eyes when she had to respond to Dumpkin, but Lisa D would have needs so that she would be the centre of attention. I would never bother a hostess who was preparing for an event to ask questions I could address all by myself as a grown-up woman. Ah, I know, why couldn't she Google where's the nearest mall? She's so desperate. She wants everyone to do everything for her. That's why you haven't got a house like Lisa J's, because you don't put any fucking effort in. Yvonne, hi Jules, hi. Loving the Tony the Tiger, gave me a good laugh. You're a jewel. It's good, isn't it? K-Pat, couldn't wait for this. Jules, you're the best. Thank you. Cynthia, travel to a new city and the only thing she can deal with is going to a Sephora. Another Sephora. What a sad life. Exactly. Cynthia, Lisa does not understand what an introvert is. I know, clueless. She really needs to read, and her list of things that have happened to her over the past 2 years, more proof that she's not able to comprehend what all of us see. Oh, and the taxi driver. He actually works at something to make a living, unlike poor little Dumpkin. I imagine his life has more meaning than Lisa's does. Exactly. Malva, I agree. She doesn't understand what it means to be an introvert. Shirley, something very telling told us she was so hungry, so she ordered 3, but she didn't eat them. Hey, it's not like I was deprived or anything as a child. It's just something I do. I know, that was rude. Not you, her. Cynthia, did Lisa hit herself in the face when she hit her wrist? Her upper lip will soon have to pay taxes on its own name. It is a big lump, isn't it? Malva, she may have to pay for an extra seat on a return flight. Tracy, brutal and funny. Wendy, can you imagine the smell of the eggs for the other first class passengers? I know, like I said, I would have complained. I am that person. Wanda, that is horrible. Shirley, we said that too. Bonnie's puking. You alright there, Bonnie? Christina, I guess the old janky taxi had a sad aura and grown out nails. Jackie, I guarantee you he would be better at having a conversation with some meaning and better stories to tell than Dum Dum. Exactly. Christine agreed. She's so rude. Shirley, very passive-aggressive, complains about everything, entitled. Hey, she was only going for an overnight stay, but suddenly had to buy new clothes from scratch. Experienced travellers do not wear designer labels to travel in. Exactly. But she has to, because otherwise she'd never wear them, would she? Julie, she's wrong. She's not an introvert. She's quite the opposite. What she is a narcissist. She does not function in social settings because she's not interesting and has absolutely nothing interesting to say. She cannot converse with others because she genuinely does not care about anyone else but herself. She has one topic that interests her, and that is herself. People serve one function. What can they do for her? End of story. I saw the pics of her in the blue tracksuit next to the appropriately dressed women. She looked like an Amazonian clown, comparatively. The others were petite and well-groomed. She was not seasonally nor occasionally dressed appropriately. She lacks social clues and boundaries. What she needs is a good therapist. Apparently I do too. Who knew? Not more clothes or makeup. Even her facial features look cartoonish compared to the other ladies. Does she not own a mirror? Can you imagine a narc without a mirror? They'd go insane, wouldn't they? Wanda, she never did wear or say anything about the event, the blue long dress. Did she not go because of the bruise? That bruise really threw her off. It was in part 2, Wanda. She never did wear or say anything about the event, the blue long dress. Did she not go? No, she went. Peg, I thought she was a fashionista. Could she have thought to put several large bangles on? She's so dense. Wanda, I thought that was why she was going to the mall to look for some cuff bracelets, but she saw Sephora and went makeup blind. Tracy, makeup blind, lol. Jane, dumb fuck, would it ever occur to you we don't give a hard-boiled egg what you do, eat or wear? You're completely irrelevant. Shirley, well said that. Why is it that she has all these beautiful clothes but dresses so badly the minute she steps out the door? So the host sends her a photo of what she and the others will be wearing, casual black, so Lisa goes entirely in white. Mind you, that was the only appropriate outfit she did wear. I thought she looked okay in that, but then it all went a bit weird, didn't it? Kathy, oh my God, who cares, Lisa? Mystical Fairies, got my Terry's chocolate orange and I'm ready to hear all about Austin. Highly caffeinated, same shit, different location. Mystical Fairies, yep. Right, I need the loo people. Oops, I don't need to click on that. I will be back in a minute.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I'm back. Classy lady. The filters she uses on her videos are extreme. She doesn't even look like the same person in her photos versus her videos. I like big hotel rooms too, but her outfits were awful. She's going to Sephora a lot to buy makeup, to build her own line and copy them. She's so wasteful. Return and repurchase. That picture at the end, lol. Yeah, but you like big hotel rooms. Most people would like a big hotel room. But she whines if it's not a big humongous room. For her teeny tiny person, and it's only for a day or something, it's not like she's got to live in the fucking room. I'm sick of her whining. Jen, 824, we all know that's what you want, Jules. Lol, just kidding, girl. Need to run out and get that straight away. So I can stand in the middle of the mall and attract every man in the kingdom towards me. What is your fucking major malfunction, Lisa? Don't we all want that man magnet lip gloss? Wonder, if I paid $800 for a pair of Gucci loafers, they better feel like walking on clouds, not rubbing blisters on my feet. Exactly. And you would be a normal human being and you would fucking wear them in. Unlike that moron. Shirley, mature lady but incredibly naive in some ways. New shoes on a trip. Exactly, who does that? Tracy, you can look at those shoes and know they'll cause blisters. Why didn't she take her favourite Zara loafers? Oh yes, because she's pretentious and a designer label whore. Exactly. Kathy, oh my God, this woman is truly crazy. I'm just waiting for something drastic to happen to this moron. Thing is though, she won't miss a beat when it does, Kathy. That's the worst bit about it. Mystical Fairies, Pepper Mini. That's good grammar. Like a spearmint, exactly. Drives me nuts, that lazy speech of hers. Me too, Peg. Mystical Fairy says same here. Mystical Fairies, 442. I am not paying $80 for a lip gloss from Dior.
Lip gloss that I purchased when I was there at Sephora. I'll show you everything else. This has renewed my faith in lip gloss.
I'd fucking want to at $80. Malva. So you don't want to be a man magnet? Ashley, those could be stock pictures of her closet or someone else's. I don't believe she keeps them at all. Nope. Well, me and you are just going to have to agree to disagree, Ashley. That was her closet and that's all her shit in her closet. She has got a blazer closet. I wish I could get her to show it on video just so you'd know, but I've seen it. I don't know which video I saw it in. And I know narcs. Mine. Oh, that's cheap and looks like shit. Brooks. Mine. Karen, I'm so glad I was not on that stinky flight. How inconsiderate of her to make everyone smell eggs while on the flight. Exactly. Mystical Fairies, 1425. Yay, we got a thump.
Worn it. The reason I didn't wear the Legence or the Gucci is because, you know how I am, something has to go on my body like this. I am not into...
She's not seen it then, has she? She obviously hasn't seen it. Let me grab that first. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lee. But do you hear what she says after? I'm not into putting my hand in and pulling my jumper down. And it's like, what, putting a coat on like a normal human being? You can't be bothered. Child. Lisa, do you know how dopey you look?
Something has to... The Gucci is because You know how I am. Something has to go. Gucci is because. You know how I am. Something has to go.
She's such a fucking child. Malva. Yes, a mini thump, but a thump nonetheless. Mystical fairies. I'll take any thump. Malva. Her ass backward pea-brain mentality tells her to rub her bruise, bringing more blood to the area instead of icing it. I know, she's a fuckwit. If she'd been here, I've got some arnica, but... Mystical Fairies 1730. What kind of picture did you expect? It's 4:20 a.m. John is probably half asleep and he's going blind, for fuck's sake. Well said, Mystical Fairies.
Here we are at the airport.
I think they're brilliant pictures. I think she should have kept them. Mystical Fairies 1730. Oh yeah, just the one I've just read. Duh. 1816. Oh, I bet you complained and moaned and whined.
Did this. I thought, this is true love. He dried off my suitcases.
Exactly. Joe, I can't. It's all wet. Oh, I can't touch it. 20 minutes in and we haven't left the airport yet. For fuck's sake, I'm off to make lunch and feed the dog. Shirley, yes, incredible. Why does she go to these pay-to-play daft events? John asked, are you excited? Blimey, do you have your bucket and spade? Have you packed your favourite bikini? Rebecca, perhaps the stinky eggs were so people would look around and see her. She likes to be noticed. Could be. CS, the fart lady. That's what they'd think, though, wouldn't they? Carrie May. My dear Jules, I laughed so hard and so long at the go fuck yourself, I had trouble catching my breath. No lie. I loved it. Thanks for the laugh. You are very welcome. Peg. The way she was so put out. Human trafficking. I know. And people come here and tell us we're mean. Can they not see this shit? Are they blind? Malva, Lisa is one of those annoying people who constantly sends texts on the day of your event. I wonder if she texts Lisa J about her bruise. Probably. Shirley, ask her hostess what was the dress code. Host says casual, sends photo of herself dressed in black. Lisa turns up all in white. Highly caffeinated. See, the thing is, right, Lisa could have asked her all that shit before she packed and left. Couldn't she? What sort of dress code are you having at the party? What are you having at the get-together? Because I'm a dumbwit and I don't know how to dress. I couldn't possibly figure out what I should wear to each event on my own. I need to ask you. But at least I'll ask you a few days earlier rather than the day of the fucking event. Yoink. Highly caffeinated. That whole area smelled like one big fart. Ugh, I'd be pissed. Me too. CS, me too. I would have said something to her about it. So would I. Jacqueline. Aw, leave Lisa alone. No. No, I won't. I don't know if you've been here a while or you haven't, because I don't recognise the thingy. What's the name? Avatar doodad thing. Mystical Fairies 2418. I think the last thing you should be taking on a plane would be a hard-boiled egg. Oh, the smell would be terrible. What the fuck?
So I took 2 boiled eggs with me.
It's like, really? What the fuck? Wanda. Now that's classy. All the things she could have taken. Jerky, cheese sticks. If she would watch the carnival channels, you can make cheese crackers, muffins. But no, let's stink up first class. CS. She always says she has a Diet Coke for breakfast. Then she doesn't eat until 2. Then supper at 5. Why does she act like when she goes away, she's afraid she'll get hungry. So she brings eggs on the plane. So the plane will smell like a big fart. Malva, is it lack of self-awareness, or she just doesn't give a shit about other people? I think you know which it is, Malva. Mystical Fairies, probably a bit of both. Mystical Fairies, 25:45 to 26:09. Oops, I've been doing that wrong then.
I had pulled out my emergency flip-flops because I had never worn the sparkly Gucci's, and I could...
No. See, isn't that what everybody does? They're going away, they're packing for a trip, and to get there on the flight, walk to the airport, get off the other end, walk around the airport, find where they're going, get in a car. They wear shoes that they've never worn before. Oops, I've been doing that wrong then. I've been wearing shoes that I've worn before and are comfortable and don't give me blisters. Silly me. Peg, hyped. Thank you, Peg. Mystical Fairies, 36:26 to 50. Oh, she's such a snob, isn't she?
It looked like a row of, let's just say they weren't New York taxis. But this guy, I tried to like nonchalantly pass him because his car was so old and janky looking.
Thing is, though, she looked like an old woman with a broken fucking suitcase, hobbling along in shoes she couldn't wear, and he probably felt sorry for her. But she doesn't see it from the other side, does she? And that man uses his taxi to make a living. Did that man's taxi have a sad aura? What kind of taxi was she expecting? A shiny new one from Gucci? Or she has a way of pissing me off. Imagine the videos we would get if she travelled internationally. She would not cope with the water taxis in Venice. They would be worse than these videos, that's for sure. Maybe this segment could be made into a short video, just like the elevator lady video. I might do that, actually, Mystical Fairy. But, like I said, I don't know where I said it now, I went and looked at some of her comments afterwards. I think I said it in her video. And people were saying, oh, Lisa, that story about the man and the taxi was so funny. What? Are they just born evil, these people? Like Jed said, they have to be narcs as well. They can't be anything else. I just don't get it. Trisha, does she ever think to go and check the weather, including the temperature, humidity, etc., before she packs? So many things wrong with this video. I don't know how you got almost through it, Jules. Baby steps, Trisha, baby steps. Jackie, agreed, so much wrong. She's getting worse every video she posts, isn't she? All this over a bruise she could have covered with makeup or not even worried about. And she bruises like that because her skin is thin and sun damage. 55 is not the age you get those bruises. Peg, 5401. That's your normal fucking look. What are you talking about? You've got a face like a slapped ass 90% of the time. You put on this pretend happy person when you make fucking videos. It's true though, isn't it? Mystical Fairies. Oh, I bet she's just lovely when she's hangry. Can you imagine? 10138. How do you know that Dior will discontinue it?
One of those I just can't recommend enough, and they will eventually discontinue it because they always do.
Oh, do they always discontinue things you like? It's been around since goodness knows how long. It's part of their permanent eyeshadow line, and it's one of their most popular. She says the most stupidest things, doesn't she though? Patty Cakes. Eating and laughing out loud about the jacket not being font-wise. Why she loved a human trafficking movie is beyond me. She opens her mouth and inserts foot every time. And she says she can't do small talk. That's literally all her videos are. Empty words. SXSW, South by Southwest, is a huge music festival. Thank you, honey. I did look it up afterwards. I was like, what is that? That black outfit made her look like an old maid from the 1800s. A headmistress or such. I can't believe her choices. Not to mention it's been 90 degrees here. Nobody wears boots here during weather like this. Absolutely nobody. And Lisa is back times 10 now. Did we miss Lisa 3.0 to 9.0, or can she just not add? Shirley, we watched Mesmerised. Don't know what to say. She has that effect on people, Shirley. Mystical Fairies finally made it to the end after 2.5 hours. What a video. Oh, she just annoyed me. Her editor needs hazard pay for editing this one. Surely part 2 can't be any worse, but we shall see. Thanks for the video and the laughs. See you in part 2. LPH, that Gucci necklace is so ugly. What a waste of money. Shirley, John's first set of photos. John wiping the suitcase with his jacket. He's an enabler. Yep. He's probably been fucking stomped on for so long now, he doesn't know his ass from his elbow, bless him. Shirley, yes, that lady, simple and beautiful, genuine, kind, authentic. Hang on. Yes, that lady, simple and beautiful, genuine, kind, authentic. So, back in the room. Sadly, Lisa has a deep-rooted jealousy towards other women. Sad but true. Oh, the lady up... I'm thinking, who's she talking about? Yeah. But I compliment women. No, you don't. You look down your nose at them. That's what you do. Red Rider. She took butt fruit. What the fuck? Shirley, put them on. Exactly. What do I do with these boots? The best ever outdone herself. We simply couldn't believe it. I think this is going to be a trilogy. Never mind part 2. Susan, of all the beautiful clothes she has, Lisa ended up looking like one of the Golden Girls at that event. The rest of the girls looked put together and chic, and Lisa stood among them looking like a den mother. Shirley says yes. Malva, thank you. Making another painful video laughable. Looking forward to part 2. Thank you, Malva. Miss Gracie Macy. John is losing his eyesight and going blind while driving in the dark to pick up that shopaholic ball and chain. Sorry, excuse of a wife. Oh, hang on. Pardon me. Right. John is losing his eyesight and going blind while driving in the dark to pick up that shopaholic ball and chain. Sorry, excuse of a wife he's saddled with, while she's constantly overbuying and overspending and paying $48 freaking dollars on airport barbecue. Since they are so loaded with money, why doesn't she hire a freaking Uber to shuttle herself, her self-absorbed, narcissistic twit arse home from the airport? Lisa is deplorable. I totally agree. I don't understand why she can't get a taxi home. And there, leave John in bed. Get a fucking taxi. Melanie, Jennifer, are you watching this? I don't think Jill's found herself a therapist yet. Sorry, sweetie. I don't need a therapist. I have wombles. Lisa, small talk isn't your thing because the only thing you know how to talk about is yourself. Broaden your horizons, sis. Never heard her mention eating hard-boiled eggs before. Yeah, she does. And she set a fucking robe alight trying to make them one day. John makes them. What in God's name possessed her to take them on a plane? Absolutely no consideration. Nope, that's an arc for you. None. Mulva. Several years ago she made a video on how to cook hard-boiled eggs. But yes, she is inconsiderate. I know. We'd never have known how to boil an egg, would we, Mulva, if she hadn't made that video? Fucking laughable. Bella, I think Lisa was nervous being around these successful women because she really is an imposter. She's as fake and phony as they come, and she doesn't want anyone to know this. She wants to be successful, but she doesn't have what it takes. She had to buy her viewers for YouTube because her numbers were dismal. She wanted to be a life coach, and that failed. Now she wants to be a cosmetic brand, but that's going to fail too. She only wants to make more like copy lipsticks that look good on her. Huh? What else, Jules? I can't think. Her membership on YouTube, that fucking failed as well. But she's still got it there. You can still join. Why is she not taking it down?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to refund you the $25
a month you've been paying for fuck all. I can't think, but I'm sure there's more. When it comes down to it, she's a nothing burger. Her husband's money has bought her a certain status. This is just my take on the Lisa D1. All I know is that her mask is on ultra tight for this convention. I'm sure they all have her number. They must have. Ooh, makeup on the telly. I'm sure they've got her twig. They just don't say it because she's too stupid to pick up on what they know and how they speak to her. She's an idiot. Melanie, 3034. No, Lisa doesn't talk nicely to other women.
And she said, hey, beautiful. She said, I see you going another lap, huh? She said, keep going, my sister. You got this. I said, well, girl.
I love that because she said she was going to give up, and it's like it just took the other woman saying, you got this, girl, and she was like, fuck it, I'll do another round. Cannot imagine Lisa being nice to another person. But she loves it when other women compliment and encourage her. Narc Street is one way. Exactly, Melanie. Susan, in this video she says she wants to do what Lisa J and Nikki are doing. In a previous video she said she wants to be herself and unique. So, which is it, Lisa? Don't think she knows herself, Susan. Bonnie, why would she want to be a man magnet? Can we say hoochie mama? There's a song, hoochie mama mama. Yes, she's gonna. Who was it by? Stushy. I'm going to put it in here. You watch them. Ding me. I'll put it at the end, because I never remember where it is to put it in unless I'm doing a full edit. Bonnie, the tiger says it all, doesn't he? Bonnie, apparently she thinks everyone has the IQ of a carrot. Oh, poor carrots. Welcome to the real world, Lisa. People usually walk with suitcases in the airport. And who the hell does she think she is looking down at the Uber driver in his car? She's a total bitch. Exactly, but her minions don't seem to see that for some reason. And she thinks she has class, not even in her little finger. She's not from old money. Nope. Such a shallow person. Like I keep saying, I've seen puddles deeper than her. The only way I could get through this were your inserts. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you, Bonnie. Bella, it's pretty plain to see that Lisa doesn't take care of her belongings. She throws things around. That poochy bronzer case, that isn't a jewellery box or proper travel container for jewellery. Lisa really doesn't care about any of her stuff. Why should she, though? Dean Davidson or whoever will just send her more free stuff. Or she can repurchase whatever she messed up. Ah, the life of the wannabe somebody special, only in her own mind. Melanie, geez, this video was nothing but excuses, complaining, negativity and whining. Jules, when you make that appointment with Jennifer's therapist, please book me in too. This one pushed me over the edge. Melanie, 3141, fake news. Yeah. Did anybody read all of that? It's gone. Shall I read it? For those who don't know, she got her fucking face on Goss Makeup magazine. Hang on, I'm going to have to do the thing again to get where it was. And this is what they wrote. Lisa Duncan's work... Oh, I paused that. You saw me pause it. Lisa Duncan's work today centres on helping women reconnect with their confidence, identity and feminine energy at every stage of life. After more than 16 years of sharing her life online, she now guides women through coaching and courses designed to help them step fully into their magnetism, personal style and financial independence. Her teachings blend feminine and masculine energy, what she calls her inner badass that gets things done. When do you ever get things done? And that fucking face, don't you just want to punch it? Fucking narky face. Her inner badass that gets things done. and the softer feminine essence that brings passion, authenticity and joy into a woman's life. For Lisa, fashion is not about trends or budget, it's about intention, how a woman presents herself, communicates how she values herself, whether she's walking into a school event, a Zoom meeting or a new chapter of her life. Much of her work today is focused on women navigating transitions, especially mothers rediscovering their identity as their children grow or women entering a new season of life. Her message is that every stage holds possibility and that women deserve to prioritise their romance, confidence and personal dreams along the way. If you're ready to embrace your feminine energy, elevate your confidence and create a life of true overflow, Lisa invites you to explore her courses and mentorship programs, because the truth is simple. You really can have it all. Go fuck yourself. Bonnie, good grief, I had to take a lot of breaks for this one. You and me both, Bonnie. Peg, me too. Her rudeness and ignorance was showing at an all-time high in this one. Bonnie, oh yes it was. She thinks she's smarter than anyone else. Little does she know. Lol. Claire, I love what we were all thinking, that she was nervous because she was meeting new people. No, it was because of her makeup. Brooke, she has no clue what real hair loss is. No, she doesn't. And she needs a slap. Matt, she's worse than a kid in a candy store, for fuck's sake. Wow. Amanda, her French pronunciation. J to May, J to May. I'll never let her live that down. Why does she feel the need to explain every minutiae in it? Is it just filler, as nothing else she does is interesting? It's like the female equivalent of mansplaining. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ginger and Nemo. Not Pen. No! I haven't watched her in a while, but I used to like her. I don't know who she is, but just because she ended up at the same place as Lisa, don't write her off straight away. Give her a second chance. Bella, why does it seem like there's always a made-up in her crazy mind catastrophe right before Lisa jets off to go to these events? There's always a problem and then she must find a maul for her made-up issue that she's having. Shopping addiction. It really is pure... No, don't do that. That's rude. You were supposed to show me more. Wow, this is going to be long. I could split it into two, but I know you ladies are clever. If you need to stop it and watch it in bits, you can do that yourself, can't you? You don't need me to do it for you. Hello? Wow. It really is pure madness. No one would give two hoots about her boo-boo, but in her mind, her boo-boo will be the star of the show. 100% narc. Yup. Moon Fairy, confirming how really dumb Lisa truly is. I know, if you haven't watched those videos with Tammy, you really should. Especially the one-word answer for things. She looks like a fucking... well, she just looks like the moron we know she is. Carolina, dangerous blush and emergency flip-flops. She needs a white coat. Moon Fairy, with those faux furs, she must be considered the weird lady of Wilmington. I would be so embarrassed to walk next to her. I know her area well. Ooh! Have you ever bumped into her, Moon Fairy? We need the goss. Amanda, it's not only that they send her more stuff regarding promo codes, she will get kickbacks. Oh, it fucking pisses me off, the whole thing. Herding Cats. That's a great name. Mr. T outfit, yep. I pity the fool. MJ 1730. He's fucking going blind, you asshole. Did YouTube ask you?
Here we are at the
did you
airport.
really want to post that fucking comment? It drives me mad when they do that. Are you sure that's what you want to say? Yes, I want to tell her to go fuck herself. Thank you very much.
4:20 a.m. I get up at about 3 and get ready. Here we are at the airport. I'm going to leave some of these pictures in here because John's photography is hilarious.
That poor man. He bends over backwards and he's still not doing enough. I'm willing to bet we care about John's blindness more than she does. Drive me to the airport and not even daybreak, and which is, by her admission, 45 minutes away and 45 minutes away one way. Now that means he has to drive back another almost hour with his one eye. Now how does a wife get on a plane comfortably knowing all that? Because she's a freaking wicked witch, is my only guess. It's horrible though, isn't it? She doesn't give a shit about him. Yay, first! Well done, Habibi. Doop-a-doop. Moon Fairy. Tube mascara just takes warm water, a cotton pad, and it rolls off. Hold it on each lid for a few seconds. It's just too much like hard work for her, though. Jackie, that's over Dum Dum's head. She's a deep thinker, don't you know? Choice. That's too complicated for Lisa. It's like, that was what she said, isn't it? Anyone who helps me with my struggle, I love them. You shouldn't be let out in fucking public, I'm sorry. Claudia, are you still watching Glenda Sully? I sent you the video that I'd done. I will be doing more, it's just when I get round to her. MJ, 2514. Not boiled eggs in a napkin. If I was sitting next to you, you'd have fucking heard it from me. No clue, none. She's such a hillbilly. Underneath all those Gucci, Prada and blah 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 labels. She should buy herself a Gucci plastic container. Oh, I forgot. She's really picky about where she spends her money. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Meaning her accountant told her she's tiptoeing the line of what's deductible and what's not. I wish the IRS would pay more attention to these darn influencers rather than real people with real jobs. Be nice, wouldn't it, MJ? Cynthia, does anyone really think putting shoes in a purse, albeit sole to sole, after wearing them in public, is a signal that things ain't right upstairs, and she uses samples in stores with those hands? She should have a bag, a little shoe bag. I'm sure she's got loads of them from all the designer shoes she bought. Have a shoe bag in her Gucci bag to put her shoes in. You're welcome, Lisa. Fucking idiot. Linda, what happened to Lisa's wrist? That same Vince top is $179 online. Lisa was ripped off. Oh, that makes me laugh. It's in part 1, Linda. She banged it on the toilet door. Highly caffeinated. She hit it on the bathroom doorknob before she left. Linda, thank you for the information. Oh, wow. Her skin must be tissue thin, like that of an 85-plus-year-old to have been ripped up like that. She should be concerned about that, but I know she'll put the bad thoughts out of her head. And highly caffeinated says, for sure. Cynthia, so Lisa puts food on her stomach. Maybe in her stomach would work out a bit better. Mystical Fairies is laughing. Bella, I almost wet my pants. Icky. Jules, you've got me laughing so hard. She said icky, didn't she? Didn't say Nicky. Peg's laughing. Highly caffeinated. She's the best. Thank you. But she said icky. Linda, cute group photo. Lot of pretty spring dresses, and there's Lisa in her velour tracksuit that looks like it came off the Salvation Army sale rack. Wanda's laughing. Christina's laughing. Jackie, yes, this was really bad and shows her lack of creativity and style. She's a mess. Midnight Angel's laughing. Carolina, see how she put herself in the back row so no one can see her. At least she was imbalanced by her outfit. I think they put her in the back row. Mulva, why does she talk like a robot? Who knows? Is it to make more time in her videos? That's what he said. That's not an innuendo. It's I'm thinking about what he said. Remember back in the day, Batman with Adam West? Oh, here we are, Robin. Someone said to him, why did you talk like that? And he said, so I got more airtime. Maybe that's what she's doing. Cynthia, her friend wasn't called before her trip, but Lisa needed a ride to the mall to feed her shopping addiction, so she used this poor woman. I wonder if the friend knew she was filler for Lisa's time prior to the real event. I know, rude, huh? She knew she was staying extra days, so a normal person would have rung and said, oh, I'm going to be in your area on blah-de-blah, shall we meet up and have a drink or something? No, not Lisa. Christina, she totally used this woman so she could feed the addiction and go to the restaurant Lisa wanted to go to. She manipulates any situation to get her way. Yep. Boom Fairy, Nikki LaRue, Icky LaRose. Oh, poor Icky. That velour blue thing she wore is horrible. Funny she picks out anything green such as parsley from her pizza but drinks tons of Diet Coke. That's not carnivore. The first thing is no to anything soda, especially diet soda. Oh, but she breaks the rules. She's a rebel. Jackie, she does not follow the carnivore diet despite what she says. Diet Coke, crap meat, McDonald's every day, American non-cheese. Just be honest about what you're eating. If I choose to eat fast food or whatever, I'm not delusional about it. I can't believe she set herself up as an expert on this eating disorder, more like it. Exactly. It's like when I asked Jed if we got any. I always call it plastic cheese. You know, the cheese singles that you put on a burger. Is that what she's eating? It's not cheese. It melts well, but that's about all. Carolina, no wonder her hair keeps falling out. She eats like crap. Oh, pardon me. Cynthia, Lisa is the queen of gaslighting. She manages to find a way to make the success of others a negative, and that she's just not all about being like that. And not being able to recall names is simply her way of making it seem these people and their info is not important to her. But that's a narc formula. Exactly. Miss Cool Fairies agrees 100%. Christina, a giant sexy bunny. I know. Okay, Lisa, there. Zoe, that necklace looks like it's either a prison warden's chain to hang jail cell keys from or a Lord Mayor's chain. Doesn't it, though? Tracy, 4047, I'm still cracking up. Jules, you're brilliant.
Hi, Lisa D1. My channel's Lisa D1. Yeah, I have a question. What's your lip combo?
I bet it happened. I bet you any money it happened. But she'd never say that, would she? Thank you, Tracy. Christina, 100% extensions on her. Wonder, I cannot believe she asked Nikki to send her some more brushes. I know! Fucking rude! Because I must have misplaced the ones you sent. You know, she gave them to the cleaning girls. Since she met Nikki and loved her makeup, now she wants to try her brushes. What a grifter. Probably true. Bo, those Nikki brushes are $200+ and she gave them away. Peg, she's a mooch. Oh, such a mooch. And it sounded like she was insinuating that the cleaning ladies took them. Why can't she support a friend and just buy the fucking brushes? Exactly. That's what I said. Highly caffeinated. I would never. If someone I knew started a business, I'd want to support them by buying whatever the fuck it was they made. I've got a really cool friend called Karen. Karen got me Mary. If you haven't met Mary, this is my guide dog for the blind, and she paid for a year's thing for me to support guide dogs. We did it in my name, right? We send stuff to each other all the time. And I've never met her. She's a beautiful woman. She had an Etsy store, and I would use her Etsy store all the time to buy stuff for presents for other people and stuff for myself. I never once thought of, oh, can you send me one of them? They're really cute. And I haven't got anywhere near the money Lisa supposedly has. It's just rude and nasty. And she doesn't... I like to support women. Fuck off! And when you get there, fuck off again. Carolina, exactly. Just go online and buy a new set. She should be ashamed. She should be shamed she misplaced a gift from a friend. That shows how much she cares for her and her products. Exactly. They posted that twice. Yes, it was well worth posting twice, YouTube. She should be fucking ashamed of herself, but she won't be because she's a narc. Highly caffeinated. Lisa, no amount of makeup you try is going to make you look like someone else. You'd think she'd know by now, wouldn't you? Jackie, same exact look for years. She's too afraid to deviate at all. Makeup is scary and kooks her out. What a twit. Can I change that to what a twat, Jackie? Highly caffeinated. Right. Isn't it, though? Fucking idiot of a woman. SM sucks. I'm thinking a good portion of the comments under her videos are AI, bought and paid for. I'm sure a smallish percentage are genuine. I never think of that when I'm reading them. I should do, really, shouldn't I? But, oh, that story was so funny. Fuck you. Jackie, I believe it. I'm going to have to try and remember that when I'm reading them in future. Linda, yeah, the very same is happening on Facebook. Posts go up that look like from a real person and have all these gushing comments under. Then you look closely and realise the post is sponsored, aka an advertisement, and the gushing comments are all AI generated and were paid for. A few comments are from people who do not realise it's all a setup. Unfortunately, we have to spend a lot of time looking at things. It's sad now, isn't it? It's like Jed'll find something funny and Madam's like, it's AI. And I've got to the point now, I've said to Jed, some of the AI things are funny. But everything's fucking AI now. And it's sad. I worry about their future. I really do. Melissa Johnson. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when Bridget died, she said she didn't want anything else to take care of. Exactly. You are right, Melissa. Prior to Bridget dying, she seemed very frustrated with taking care of her. I can't remember if the dog was having accidents or what, but Lisa seemed irritated with her. She was fucked off with her highly because she couldn't get on and off the bed, so she had to go stop what she was doing and go and lift her off. I think she had something with her eyes. And then, do you remember the video where she was laughing because her dad said Bridget was circling the drain? She's a twat. Oh, she's such a good pet, Mum. She's such a nice southern lady. She's such a good mama. You're a fuckwit. If you think that, I'm sorry. You need your fucking head read. Mulder, she did say it. I'll never forget what a monster Lisa was by mistreating Bridget. She was irritated by the tapping noise Bridget's nails made on the floor. The dog was dying. Lisa laughed and said Bridget was circling the drain. Lisa continued taking Bridget to a groomer for cutting her nails, even though the dog was crying and trembling in fear. The poor dog was sick, old and traumatised. I despised Lisa from that moment on. Oh, but she's so sweet. Isn't she, Mulver? That's what I remember. Hopefully John remains firm with his no more dogs. He has himself to care for and will. He doesn't need to continue catering to his narcissist wife and a dog. For Pete's sake, he's losing his vision. He should not be driving after dark, fetching Melissa from the airport and such. Totally agree. It's like when they moved... Where did they move to? When they moved to the rental, was it? She was creating because... Or was it there? I don't know. She was creating because she told him to get some little fencing to keep Bridget in. It was the rental house because Bridget died before they got to the thing. Yeah, and She was creating because he didn't buy the fence. She's out shopping every fucking day of the week, and she couldn't pick up a little picket fence to put down for keep Bridget in. And then she went out and trod in shit in her Uggs, and I laughed. I laughed so much at that. That was the funniest thing ever. She was so pissed off. Cynthia, airport food is always way more expensive than the same food at the restaurant's non-airport locations. Yeah, because they've got you there, haven't they? You can't go anywhere else to eat. If that's the place you need to eat, then you're fucked, because it's not like you can drive down the road while you're waiting for your plane, is it? So. But there was no need for her to spend 48 quid's worth when she knew she wasn't going to fucking eat it. That's what annoys me. If you were there with somebody else, great, get a side of everything. You try each bit, the other person try each bit, and then if you want more of something, you can go and get it. But no, buy everything yourself and then pick and poke at it and just eat the one thing you liked. And she's like, I'm funny about what I spend money on. No, you're funny about what you spend money on if it isn't for you. Her Mr. T necklace, that's right, Melissa. Why is that going red? Tracy, did she just say she doesn't like a lot of product in her hair? Says the woman with more hair products than a beauty supply store. I'm still looking for that one with a shit ton of crap in the bath. I will find it. Jackie, she tells so many lies. Sometimes in the same video. Sometimes in the same sentence, Jackie. Christina, oh God, that tracksuit. All she needs is a pimp cup. Bella, anything for her to spend money is what she's all about. By the way, that GG necklace is ugly. It looks like it weighs 20 pounds. Doesn't it, though? Linda, just looking at that thing makes my shoulders ache, thinking about the weight of the thing hanging heavy against the back of my neck. Ouch. Bijou, 40 pounds more like it. Lol. Be fun, wouldn't it, to swipe it and weigh it? Bella, it's pretty easy to see that Lisa uses people for what she needs and wants, as with her friend that drove an hour to meet her and drive her to the mall. She's a horrible person, and like you, Jules, I don't see why people don't notice these horrible personality traits that Lisa has. They're either, like Jed said, they're all narcs as well, or they're fucking stupid. There's no other answer, is there? Jackie, not to mention she continuously lies. Carolina, seriously, come meet with me. But first, take me to the Gucci store. No, take a cab and then meet with your friend who drove an hour to see you. But she wouldn't go anywhere where she can shop. Peg, narcissists see people as objects, don't they? In a game. There to fucking please them and do their bidding. Like Julia Roberts says, to be their beck and call woman. Bonnie, oh, that's fantastic. Your game is so relaxing at night. It isn't Wildflowers, it's Palia, but I hope it helps. I'm more hooked into Palia at the moment, trying to get all the plushies and the achievements. I've got 47 out of 52, and I am determined I'm getting them all. The achievements, not the plushies. There's millions of plushies. There are a lot of tubing mascaras that you just need to put warm water on your lashes and it will come right off. And you don't need lots and lots of water. Pointless telling her, Bonnie, she doesn't fucking listen. Bo, so she realises the heat and humidity when she lands and still wears a long black outfit with boots to shop at Nordstrom. How dumb is she? Stacey, Brooke and Lisa's lips are both wonky. Brooke definitely looks better than Lisa though. Lisa's lips look like they're gonna blow at any moment. They look worse than ever, and I don't even think that it's fashionable at this time. Never was for me. She is despicable. Bo, Jules, you're right. Thank you. I can stop now. Just when you think Lisa can't get worse, she's worse than the last video. I know, it's insane. I keep thinking, oh, it won't be any worse than that one. That one was... No, off she goes. Outdoing herself on the narc scale. Bo, no, Lisa, the hideous Gucci necklace did not make that ugly leisure suit a little glam. I'd love to know how she sees it in her eyes. Peg 823. Setting spray. Setting spray. Mel, she is so weird, lol.
To setting spray, melt your, powders down, blend them in, and then go back.
I love all the little dances she does and the thump. Do you know what I mean? She's fucking insane. Jane, Jilted John, how ironic. Lisa is a moron. I used to love that song, but everyone sang it to me. Insane. That and Whoa, whoa, Julie. It's shaking. I was in a Shaking Stevens video, by the way, just in case. My mum joined his fan club, and there was a day out to go and watch him film I'll Be Satisfied, and I'm in the theatre. If I ever find it, I'll put it up, but that was a fun day. Bo, wait a minute, didn't she say that carnivore cured her gut issues? Yes, she did, Bo. Such a liar. She ate the pizza toppings and spent the night in the toilet. I know, she never had fucking IBS. Fucking idiot, I can't be doing with her. 479. This is actually really funny. She looks so out of place. Everyone is wearing a cute cocktail party outfit, and Lisa is wearing a Juicy Couture copy of a tracksuit with a huge obnoxious Gucci necklace. She's so underdressed. She is so underdressed, a complete fail. Who wears a velour tracksuit to a party in humid weather? If she's not copying exactly the look of other young girls, she can't pull for herself a good outfit. The reality is not even all the money in the world can buy you good taste and style. Can we talk about the difference of how her face looks on those party pictures versus how she looks in her videos? It's incredible. This old woman is completely filtering her face on her videos. She looks like she's in her 60s on real life. Her frizzy hair looks awful. Lisa, you're a liar. The truth is, like, you look awful without makeup. You can't even handle your own face without a full makeup mask. Exactly.
I've got to put this lip combo on immediately.
Like I've said it before, Kelly Osbourne's little fella, Sid, I think he's about 2. She says, show them your outfit. She said he got dressed himself today. He was in jeans, a top, a shirt, and cowboy boots, and he looked absolutely adorable. And she's like, show your boots. And he's sticking his feet in the air. He can do it at fucking 2. Why can't you, Lisa? Peg, that triple photo thing gives me vertigo. Same, I fucking hate it. It's like you can't concentrate on anything. Your eye's being drawn to all 3 of them at the same time, and it's stupid. Mystical Fairies irritates my eyes too. Malva, don't like it at all. No. But she won't stop it, will she? Because she knows it pisses us off. Jane, the chain. Mr. T would be so proud of her. Or would he pity the fool? She uses some very strong filters. Always looks entirely different in photos. Worse. Exactly. I'm surprised she actually leaves them up when she's not in control of it. Peg, 3054. I'm sorry, but Lisa looks like a big marshmallow. And that light pink suit really washes her out.
And here we are standing outside. Look how windy it is.
I do actually like that jacket, though. Am I sad? I like fluffy, furry things and glittery things and whatever. Her friend's beautiful, isn't she? And her head's huge compared to her friend. It's like fucking what's-her-face, Lardy. I've got a little head. Yeah, in your dreams. Like I keep saying, you've got a little head inside the big head. Fucking idiot. Bo, oh my God, when she talked about the difference between 20 and 50 to 60-year-olds and mentioned that younger women don't have overly processed hair, did she look at her hair in the mirror? Pink Lemonade. Favourite lip balm is Burt's Bees. Fabulous stuff. I have had Burt's Bees in the past and I really enjoyed it. I should I'll keep a note of that to get some when I've used up my... I keep going to say Liz Earle. Gail Heyman. Burt's Bees is very good. TJ, Me Too and EOS. I used to love EOS back in the day, the ball. They were fun. I remember when, what's her name? Oh, for God's sake. Used to be a newsreader. And she's teeny tiny and her husband's 8 foot tall. What is her name? Anyway, you probably know who I mean. And she had a big glass like fruit bowl thing full of all the different colour EOS balms, and it's like, I want them. I think I got one and paid through the nose for it, but I did enjoy that. Carrie May, that velour outfit reminds me of a Run DMC outfit. Necklace too. Great on them back in the day, but on Lisa, hilarious. Moon Fairy, do you think she can wear a bra and cover up for the videos? I find it offensive, and I have a set, natural, of my own. No class. Exactly, that's all she ever did was put her tits on show. She's still doing it on and off. Her boobs are so low, she should cover up. Not pretty. Totally agree. She probably dropped that extension while shopping. By the way, conditioner is not applied to the roots. Root rot. She doesn't know what to do with her hair. She's never known. Mystical fairies. Okay, here we go. Part 2. Wonder. Buckle up, everyone. Carolina. John would wipe the bags with his own underwear just to make sure she's gone. I bet he's ringing up. Did she get on the plane? Have you buckled her in? Are you in the air? Has she actually got... Thank you. Carolina, that outfit is offending to the host. I would kick her out if she would come over wearing sweatpants. Get lost. It's not a rap concert. Can you imagine if she opened... Oh, everyone! Run DMC's arrived. Peg, Lisa was jealous and wanted to make a point that this event was not that important. Why did she fucking go then? Because she's so nosy and she wanted to see the house. That's why. And get a lucky bag. A fucking thingy bag. Whatever they call it. Carrie May. Favourite balm is Blistex. Addicted to it. I tried Blistex once in the little tube. And you try and pump out a little bit and it keeps going. And I used to have 2 ton of it in the lid. It put me off. Is there another way of getting Blistex where it's not in that stupid metal tube? Did anyone else have that problem? It used to just out the top and it was like, no, stop. It was good though. When I got it on my lips, it was very good, but I just didn't like the packaging. Mystical fairies. The fact she gets confused with taking mascara off at night. Lol. Peg's laughing too. She gets fucking confused at putting socks on. Is she buying even more Dior foundations? How many does one person need? No, well, she returned it and then she had to buy it again. Because she's a fuckwit. 1802. The view from Lisa J's dining room is beautiful. I would love to have a view like that. Her whole home was beautiful, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, look at that.
Can we stop?
That, I mean, it's amazing. I hate the triple thing. See, her dining table chairs look comfortable, unlike Lisa's. Oh dear, sorry. But she's got no neighbours. Is that the sea over there? See, I wish they'd just made that one big picture. Sorry, so we could figure out. Beautiful home, though. Hang on a minute, I'm going to have to hold my nose. Hopefully that's got them. Is it bugging anyone? Wonder. They just built that house. I'm sure Lisa didn't ask nor tell her she was posting pictures all over the internet. Lisa J hasn't posted one picture. Fuck's sake. She's only said they finally were able to build a house they have saved and worked hard for, closer to the BK offices, and that's all. Hasn't made a big deal out of it. And she's taking photos and fucking... like she does with people on the aeroplane, people in the fucking airport, people on the road, on the pavement in fucking New York. She doesn't give a flying fuck for anybody else's personal space. That's bad. If I were you, Wanda, and you comment regularly on Lisa J stuff, I'd tell her. Did you know? Fucking fuckwits posting pictures of your house all over the internet. Bonnie, it's a bruise. It's not the end of the world. Exactly. Linda, looks like my granny when she was in her 90s and on blood thinners. It looks like my gran. My gran used to have those types of bruises before she died. And she had 101 fucking illnesses. Bonnie, it could be from sun damage. Not that she's ever baked herself in the sun. No, of course not. Kismet, 100% yes. Linda, yeah, true. Plus she was chatting about having laser skin treatment done. I still stand by it. It looks like my granny's arm. Never said Lisa was on blood thinners, just saying my granny was, as that was the reason in her case. I'm not sure if my gran was on blood thinners. She might have been. Bonnie, oh, I agree with you. She has abused her body in so many ways that it could be a multitude of things. What I don't understand is she's doing laser treatments and has been exfoliating her body along with her face, but still plans to go out for a tan. Extremely foolish and dangerous. Yep. People have been telling her for years, Bonnie. She just doesn't fucking listen. Now, Jules, you can't say she's a moron. She's a woman of the world and a life coach. No, she's a moron. Mystical fairies. She probably saved up for it and she didn't even show the bag.
Decides she is going to buy the Gucci tote.
She wasn't proud of her. She was pissed that she could just drop that amount of money in one go and buy the bag without fucking thinking about it. Because she thinks she's the only person on the planet that can do that. And yeah, she's got savings so she can buy whatever the fuck she wants whenever she wants. Unlike you, Lisa. I'm sorry, but that Gucci necklace is hideous, isn't it though? 3319. She certainly stood out like a sore thumb in that blue outfit.
Early together.
Doesn't she though? Oh, is that what you're wearing to get to the house and you're going to change when you get there? Oh, no, that's what you're wearing. Oh, okay. CS, she looks very low-legged. Bow-legged, sorry. That Walmart Gary Animal outfit. Garanimal? Hang on, I'll get it right in a minute. Garanimal outfit. Joyce, she looked like one of the Golden Girls, but without the talent. Exactly. Mystical fairies. Favourite lip balm is Vaseline. Lol. Have used it for years. I've tried Vaseline itself. I've tried the rosy one in the little tin thing. What else have I tried? I've tried a few others and I wasn't that impressed with it. I did like the smell and the taste of the rosy one. That was nice. Plus, I don't like having to dig my finger in things. I've got a thing about that. Either in a wind-up thing or in a tube, but not like the Blistex that fucking squirrels out the top of it. It's like you have to... I used to have to open it, be ready, grab a bit and put the lid back on straight away or I'd lose half the tube. 3825. Now, why didn't she wear that suit to the event the previous night? Looks nicer than the blue velour one.
Every penny.
Exactly.
The little cami.
Because she decided she was wearing it to the Google thing to try and look like somebody that knew what they were doing. So she couldn't possibly wear it to that party or whatever. I mean, why can't you wear it twice? Wear it to the party and to the Google thing. Who gives a shit? Lauren, I actually really hate her. That outfit sealed the deal. The ego. The narkiness. She's horrible. Her people that kiss her ass are sick, aren't they? Mystical fairies, 4255 to 4315. She put the brushes somewhere where she can't find them, but it's someone else's fault. Classic narc. Someone else is always to blame for their mistakes.
I asked her if she would please send me some more brushes from the Nikki collection because I got that the same time I got the Tati brushes. I was thinking to myself this morning, I cannot be held responsible for where I put things when the cleaning girls were coming. And I don't know where I put those brushes. I don't know.
maybe, here's a thought, if you used your up fucking stairs for what it's for, and you put things away, like if you're not using it, put it in your makeup closet upstairs, or if you are using them, put them in one of the fucking multitude of fucking drawers you've got in your ensuite, then you wouldn't lose things. I'll just throw everything on the dining room table. And maybe, if you can't remember where you've put it, you've got too much stuff. I have a lot of stuff, but I know exactly where everything is. I may not be able to get to it because I've got other stuff in front of my fucking stuff and I need to move things, but I know where they are. Do you know what? Here's the thing, right? I watch, occasionally I watch, what do you watch? Do you know, I don't know. I started a sentence and it's gone now. What do they call them? Tidying up videos, those type of things. Right? And they're always American people. And they're always telling me what container to buy and how to declutter and where to put stuff. And it's like, you have fucking tons of room. You've got untold bathrooms to put all the fucking soap and shower gel that you'd ever buy in. Why are you telling me how to sort my house out? I haven't got the room. That's the problem. I've got too much stuff, yes, but I don't have the room to put anything. I haven't got a fucking big unit in my bathroom. Anyone who's seen my bathroom will know. I've got a fucking... What did somebody say one day? That looks like a gas room bathroom sink or something. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's fucking stupid. It shouldn't even be called a sink. That's what I'm dealing with. If I had all the room these people had, I wouldn't need a fucking video on how to put my stuff away. Carolina, a bomb threat is sad because it messed up her flight. Exactly. Seriously, this woman is delusional. And Will and John could just check the flight schedule online and leave home that it was close enough. Either they're dense or just stupid. Exactly. I didn't understand why they didn't do that. Check when the flight's coming in before they go. Oh, because if they're 35 seconds late, she'll create probably. So she just misplaced a whole box of makeup brushes, yet blames someone stole her necklace she just remembered from 2 years before. Yep. 911, send her a white coat, please. Mystical Fairies, 5336 to 5354. You were not the only one that day to have been delayed. Other people were affected by the delay too, idiot.
I hear someone say, yeah, that's because the airport we're flying to is shut down. I was thinking, I took a minute to think, we're flying to Wilmington. Bomb threat. Wilmington Airport had a bomb threat. Okay, that is upsetting in many ways. First, because it put my flight way behind. Two,
we knew that was coming, didn't we? Bonnie, well, God forbid she'd eat anything that's green. Mystical Fairies, yay! Made it to the end. Thanks for the video and the laughs. You're welcome and congratulations. Bonnie, wow, she's certainly impressed with herself, isn't she? Is she insinuating that possibility the cleaning people took the brushes and then trying to cover up what she said? No, I don't think she meant that. I think, like she said, she scuttles around throwing things out of the way so that they'll clean properly, and she doesn't know where she scuttled it away to. Joyce, that's what I thought as well. Mulver, yep, that's what she's insinuating. Did I miss that? I didn't think that. SM, yes she did. Bonnie, wow. Bonnie, barbecue, what the heck? How can she eat that with her delicate stomach? Exactly, why would you eat barbecue sauce? I don't even eat barbecue sauce. And she kept calling it barbecue. It's not, it's pulled pork and brisket and turkey and sausage. Why didn't you call it that? I didn't understand. It was grating on me, the barbecue thing. TJ, her and Marnie are so fake. Neither of them like the other, yet they pretend they do. It's a well-known fact. I can't stand fake. You and me both, TJ. I'd love to write to Marnie and say, why do you keep the act up? What's the point of it, really? Patty Cakes, agreed. Glad I'm not the only one who thinks this. There's a strong undercurrent between them that isn't genuine. TJ, I know for a fact, of how Marnie feels about Lisa. I hate how they pretend for YouTube purposes. Both are two-faced backstabbers. Should we out them, TJ? Her outfit is awful. Her hair is unbelievably horrible. Horrible colour, frizzy and fried. Her pics in the Uber look totally different than she does in her videos. So many lights and filters in her videos. Even in her videos, her hair colour is horrible. And why is her hair so thin in some videos and thick in others? Those pics at Lisa J's, it's hanging in strings, and those barrel curls are so outdated and unflattering. Oh, she thinks she's the bee's knees though, TJ. KK Renee, this is so hateful and really unnecessary. How would you like it if somebody picked apart everything you posted online? It's not cool to try to bully and humiliate other people. You should be ashamed of yourself. There's better ways to spend your precious time on earth, my friend. Be kind. I'm not your friend, KK Renee. And if you can't watch an entire video and pick up what I'm saying and why I'm saying it, and you want to stand up for her, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to a fucking word you say because you're stupid. Where are we? 21st. Maybe you should learn a bit more about Lisa and you wouldn't be here telling me what to do. Joyce, Jules should be ashamed. Shouldn't Lisa have felt ashamed when she dragged that woman for filth when the poor woman had the misfortune to get on the same elevator as Lisa? Let us not forget how Lisa sneered when describing the woman who stands in front of Kmart with all her children begging for money. Oh, and the time when Lisa had dark hair and she said that she felt like she should be on safari. Is that the woman you came on here to defend? Please sit down and shut up. Thank you, Joyce. Miss Gracie Macy, go be a Lisa bootlicker on her YouTube channel comments. Lisa is such a fake and a phony and has said many unkind things about other women. Guess you just conveniently glossed over those videos. Elizabeth, we are all praying that you never come onto Jules' channel again. It's none of your business. Stick with Lisa Dumpkin. She's obviously more of your cup of tea. KK, you're a grown-ass woman that feels the need to bully others. Pray for yourself. Who praying what? Where? No one said fucking anything back to you, arsehole. Have you seen Lisa's I Care About Women video? Have you seen it? Pray for who? No one said anything about praying. Did I miss something? No one said anything about praying. Who the fuck are you replying to? Elizabeth. Oh, we're all praying that you never come back onto Jules' channel. Now I get it. Right, hang on. I'm going to get the thing because she won't fucking look for it. But she probably won't even fucking watch it. But we'll try. We try.
I always observe women. Every time I go there, there's a lady on the corner for money with her whole, 4 kids. I always observe women beat up.
That's what she does. You know when she goes somewhere and she says, oh, I like to go there early and people watch. That's what she's doing. She's people watching and fucking talking bollocks and thinking bollocks about all the people that are there that aren't as good as her. It's sad. Did I copy it? I did. Patty cakes, you make me laugh out loud every time. This was priceless. Lisa is taking style tips from Snoop D-O-double-G.
No, I know what I'll do. I'll buy a really expensive 8-foot-long Mr. T necklace to wear over a fugly velour blue suit.
Yeah.
How do these things pop into her head? Can someone explain to me her reasoning? I either need to buy a cuff a cuff bracelet or a long necklace. I didn't get... she never makes sense, but that really bamboozled me. Peg's laughing too. Let's give her a thumbs down, shall we? Because I can be petty. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Melissa Bella, my favourite lip balm is Burt's Bees. Yeah, that's 2 votes for Burt's Bees. I've used it for years. They have one with sunscreen in it too. I don't need sunscreen, Melissa. I never see the sun. You are so right, Jules. Nobody who actually has IBS is going to eat at the airport, then get on a plane. That's a nightmare waiting to happen. Exactly. I can't even think, even get up in the morning and don't eat. When I had to go and have my tooth pulled, I was I wasn't shitting it, obviously, but I was panicking the whole way there, getting my tooth done and home, that I'd need the toilet. And I hadn't eaten. But that's what IBS is like. Little bit of stress. Oh, I need to go and I need to go now. She doesn't know IBS. She hasn't fucking got IBS. She's got IBS as much as Lardy's got fucking fibro. Lourdes, she is stick thin and her body has no shape. The track suit just hung on her, not flattering at all. She needs a stylist, doesn't she? She got herself an interior designer. I don't know why she doesn't get herself a stylist. She throws away money on fuck all. Lourdes, she has a team. They're John and Brooke. Exactly. I was thinking that, but I just didn't say it. And don't forget about Wheel. Exactly, Gracie Macy. SM sucks. Precisely. She does. She delegates to them all the time and they're doing all the fucking work. Oh, I don't have a team. It's just me. Fuck off. And when you get there, fuck off again. Vegan Calabash. I seriously cannot stand her and her southern nice act. Exactly. It's an act. And when people wake up and see that, I wonder will they come back and say, oh, slagged you off once, but I've just realised you're right. I actually got a really nice email from somebody once who apologised, and it was like, you don't need to apologise. But I thought it was so sweet because she said, oh, I left a really nasty message on your account, and now I've just realised that you were telling the truth all along. And it was like, yeah, I'm just glad you've seen through her and you're not buying her bullshit anymore. Abbey Road, her hair is so damaged, isn't it? Joyce, she definitely said icky. She did. Is that Nikki's nickname or was Lisa being a bitch? Do we really need to question? Joyce, now, if she had said, I look like a giant dumb bunny, it would have been more believable. Giant sexy bunny. Mulver, you're hysterical. Thank you for another good laugh. You're very welcome, honey. Joyce, of course John doesn't want another dog. He's the one that has to feed it, walk it, and make sure it has water. He's the one left at home looking after the dog while Lisa's off on one of her jaunts to New York or wherever else she decides to go. Lisa would only use it as a prop in her videos and then kick it to the curb the minute she turned off the camera, like she did with Bridget. Exactly, and like she does with the cats. Hey, Shanae, now fuck off, I'm doing a video. Mulver, 1244. Why does she talk like a robot? Let's see.
Sail rack. It is a Vince black top with like the faux
Because her brain is trying to work. Oh my God, what do I say? I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just picked it up and bought it. Joyce, maybe that woman who drove an hour to meet Lisa was happy to drive for an hour rather than have Lisa in her home. I hadn't thought of that. Well said, Joyce. Peg, very well could be. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not having her come in here taking pictures and putting them on the internet. Someone needs to tell Lisa J. They really do. I don't know her, otherwise I would. Joyce, I agree with you about Brooke. I think she's very pretty as well. Certainly prettier than Lisa ever was. Yep. MJ, 1605. She said she didn't want to wear the pink. What? She can't even finish the sentence because it was too hot. Okay, but then she put on a jacket.
Don't want to wear that pink because it's too hot. I don't want to wear the black now because it's too dressy, and it just wasn't. I didn't feel like wearing black. Can you believe I'm saying that? But I did not feel like wearing black. I wanted to wear something.
My whole world has just come to a screeching halt because Lisa didn't want to wear black. Like she thinks we really give a fuck. It's like when she says, oh, you remember when I... But no, we don't fucking remember when you bought whatever it was you bought. We might remember the Mr. T necklace, but that'll be about it. Joyce, there was a bomb threat at Wilmington Airport. Did Lisa care about the people at the airport? Did she care that John and Will were at the airport waiting for her and might have been in danger? No, Lisa was upset because it delayed her flight. I don't get it. How do her minions not pick up on her selfishness and narcissism? Exactly, what's her name down here? Why can she not see that? Yo, was it Nikki? Fuckwit. KK, do you not see what we see? Obviously not. You need to go to Specsavers, love. Not one thought for the people at Wilmington Airport or her family. Oh, I'm going to be even later now. Mulver, 2821. Another fascinating chronicle. But Lisa, please don't leave us hanging. Did your friend have avocado on her burger or not?
Lunch, and this is we both got Diet Coke. This is my burger and hers. I think she got avocado or something on hers. I got 3 patties.
I got. Yeah, we know what you got. Melanie, introducing Narc-alert. Brilliant. I know, I was so happy when I found that. I'm going to put a thing together with that alarm thing I put in a video a while back. 5815. I'll tell you what the biggest difference is, Lisa. 40 freaking years. Apples to oranges, dimwit.
Okay, what is the biggest difference between like a 20-something-year-old and a 50 or 60-something-year-old? And
we all know what the fucking difference is apart from her. Jules, your quiz was great. Did it show up? I never saw it. What happens? Do you pick a thing? I'll have to look through now and see where it was. Because I did it and then I didn't see it. And I'd put a clip of all my exes live in Texas and I had to take it out. Come in. And when I was taking it out, I was looking to see where the quiz went and it wasn't there either. So that's why I put the note to say that the quiz didn't show up and I had to take something else out. But I wonder where that is. I'm going to have to look now. Anyway, I shall be back in but a mo. Okay, I'm back. It's Jed. Sorry, Mulver. I'm dying. 4047.
Hi, Lisa D1. My channel's Lisa D1. Yeah, I have a question. What's your lip combo?
I'd put money on the fact that actually happened. Elizabeth, Please, no, my friend, it's not your time. Read your devotionals. I don't know where she gets her devotionals from, but they're fucked up. Kismet, her filters are so heavy it makes her eyebrows almost disappear. Yeah, and that thing in her nose, you can't see it only in pictures. Claudia, you need to go to the beginning of Glenda Sully and share your thoughts. Where are you located? I hear the British accent. I am London born and bred, Claudia, and I'm now living in South Yorkshire. Go to the beginning. I can't do it. As much as you lot might like me to, there's no way I could go back to the beginning and do her from the start. She drives me insane. But I will try and do more videos. I know I've been sort of neglecting them, haven't I? Kismet, I can't stomach her wearing skinny flip-flops on New York streets. Is she insane? Can't wait for her to step on a random dog poop in her flip-flops. It would be fun, won't it? Peg, yes, and flip-flops in the airport and on an aeroplane feels dirty to me. Kismet, ugh, yes, indeed. She seems unhygienic, doesn't she? I don't mind the flip-flops on the aeroplane as long as when you get back and you have a shower. But walking the streets in flip-flops, you're not at home. Put fucking shoes on, you moron. Claudia, in my city we don't have a bus system. Do you not? God, I can't imagine not having buses. So how are you supposed to get about then? Is it expected that everyone in America has a car? Wow. That's probably why you do driving lessons in school, isn't it? But we have cabs and Uber. And recently a service for seniors and disabled just started. Oh, that's cool. That'll be a better price for you, won't it? I'm sure you know that she pulls her fits about every 6 months and then the next day or two she acts like nothing happens. I've watched Glenda since day one. I watch Laura's channel. Blessings. Thank you, Claudia. Has Laura stopped making videos? Because I haven't seen her pop up unless I've been unsubbed from her again. And I saw Tay-Tay make a video and then I didn't see another one, so need to keep an eye out. Kismet, Jules, the little violin is so appropriate. Love it. Yeah, Shan sent me that right at the very start. She said, I've got something, I want to send it. And she said it'd be perfect for the channel. And it was like, go on then, what is it? Malva, lip balms in my current arsenal. By Terry Rose lip balm. I bet that's pricey. Sarah Hap. I've heard a lot of people talk about Sarah Hap. She did as well, didn't she? Fucking Lisa. Sarah Hap lip slip. The old formula. Ah, have they reformulated it? Tatcha Kisu lip mask. Brandify lip mask. Dupe for the Barbara Sturm. Aquaphor lip repair in a squeezy tube. Fresh sugar balms just okay. Vaseline lip therapy advanced healing. Nope. Vaseline lip therapy rosy lips. Nope. Nivea. No. Laneige. Double no. I am so glad you've said that about the Laneige. I fucking hate that. I don't know why everybody goes on and on and on about it. And then again, it's another little jar that you've got to stick your finger in. And it's, I go through so many cotton buds when I've got a little jar of something, like digging it out. But if you don't like the Laneige or the Vaseline, what you like might be up my alley. So Burt's Bees and by Terry. I shall look into that. But that's pricey as well, isn't it? Thank you. Did I click you? On my list to try, Allies of Skin Hydropeptide. Never heard of them. Peg, I love the Sarah Hap lip products. Yeah, everyone raved about them at one point. I don't know if I've got them over here. I'll have to look it up and let you know. Right, let me copy this, because otherwise I won't remember. I know the others were oops. Burt's Bees and EOS and Blistex. But I'll stick that there and I'll have a proper look later. Can we not? Helen, she's never been in the know in her life. She doesn't know what the know is. Her lips are utterly ridiculous in this video. She's overdone the filler. I hate when she says, I tore that thing up. Yeah, me too. Also, what a bloody waste of a pizza. Can you imagine sitting with her and she leaves the pizza base on her plate? I know. PJs. She can ask at any pizza place for just the toppings. Exactly. They'll put it on an individual pizza pan or small casserole. I've done it many times. I've made it at home too. I prefer veggie heavy, while my partner likes more meat. To order a whole pizza and just eat the crust is just ridiculous and embarrassing. She doesn't eat the crust. She just eats the top. She's an idiot. Helen, that blue velour suit reminds me of something that was out in the 80s when I was a kid. I had a pink velour jumper, the exact same, but I was about 11, for fuck's sake. All the clothes she has, and she wore that. It looked awful on her, and it was not as nice as my pink velour jumper my mum bought me. I bet it wasn't. Mulva, when I was a reading tutor at an elementary school, everyone dressed up for Halloween. One year I wore a black Juicy Couture jogger set and wrote Lil Toot with stick-on crystals. Is that right? Lil Toot. I glued a giant gold dollar sign onto a huge chain, much like Lisa's necklace, but plastic. Oh, and a grill for my teeth. One teacher peed her pants laughing. And Lisa thinks that's a good dress outfit to wear. Then Nikki, I feel like a giant sexy bunny. Next she'll be wanting to jump out of a giant Easter egg. This woman has professed that she's a life coach in exactly what? I do not need advice from a delusional so-called adult. Well said. Amanda, the Napoli sisters are pronounced like Napoli, not like Lisa says, Napoli. With the carnivore food nonsense, she acts like there's never going to be food, or for like she's a vegan or something in the 90s where you couldn't have found anything. Where in Texas, for instance, in any fucking restaurant, can't you find meat? It's Meat Central. Exactly. Are they all one thing? Elizabeth, no narcissist should own a pet. This hillbilly leaves her cats in a basement and was laughing about poor Bridget circling the drain. Plus, during the hurricane, she left the cats to fend for themselves. John's kinder and knows that another dog doesn't have to suffer. Giant sexy bunny, more like an incontinent geriatric in a care home, wherein depends the kindly nurse is smearing double-faced foundation onto her long, wrinkled face, whilst reassuring her that she's so pretty, and yes, dear, just like a model off duty. Brooke comes once a week to take her on a pretend trip to New York as she pushes her in a Gucci wheelchair and making sure her flip-flops are taped on securely. Jules, my love, if you say 55 one more time, you and I are going to have words. It's 95 and counting. She's so thin, does she really need to wear latex? I don't know why I thought that was one big thing, but it wasn't. Anywho. Necklaces have a mind of their own and will try to strangle and trip you up at every opportunity. Please be warned and keep those suckers away from your neck. Peg, and apparently necklaces wrap around an unsuspected bosom. Mulva, she's scared of makeup and she isn't scared of a £20 necklace hanging off her neck. Go figure. Elizabeth, why did that supposed friend have to pick up Her Royal Highness? And Lisa has to speak condescendingly about her being proud to the nice lady buying something for the first time. P.S. That tatty blue velour and chain, wow, would be perfect for a Diddy reunion and his stinky cell. Yes, Austin had pigeons and they pooped on her flip-flops, and no, she didn't have a tissue to wipe off the muck. Unfortunately, there was no snow. Peg's laughing too. Why is she laughing maniacally whilst her nearly blind husband and son have to wait for her at the airport? How about taking a taxi like normal people? And she's picking apart other women again. Deep thoughts. She's a real idiot. Claudia, Susie, I eat once a day and sometimes I don't eat at all because I don't have the money to eat. Please give to your local food banks. I don't understand, Claudia, why they give her food. Like, she looks like she really needs fucking dinner, doesn't she? But apart from that, Will is always buying her food. She doesn't need food from any fucker else. He shouldn't be sending it to her either. I'm sorry that you have to go without meals, Claudia. I know what that's like. When Jed and I got together, we used to have mystery soup from Quick Save. It was their cheap. It used to be in a tin. It had a white label with black writing, and they were all the same, and you never know what you got in them. Anyway, they had soup and they had peas in it like bullets and toast, and that was it, so that we could afford nappies and rent and whatever. But yeah, I've been there. Have you got a freezer, Susie? Try and stick some bread in the freezer for days when you haven't got food. At least you can have toast. Life can be so hard, can't it? Bijou. Hello, lover. She says it because Carrie Bradshaw used to say it on her show. She really is insane. She goes to New York and pretends that's who she is. It's really sad. Amanda. The Mr. T outfit, the necklace, the others must have been pissing themselves. She looks like she's out of an episode of Brassic. Yeah, exactly. The narc alert. I need that wherever it was. Whatever it was, yeah. Me too. If it goes off when you're in 10 foot of one, so you don't walk any further. Bijou, I'm so tired of the 3 sets of the same pic. It looks crazy and confusing. Exactly, I don't like it at all. LPH, is she saying she walked around like a man magnet in the airport because she was wearing a lip gloss? She needs help. Bay, I can't believe she keeps eating that greasy pizza on her carnivore diet, even if she claims to just eat the toppings. What about the tomato sauce that's impossible to separate from the toppings? It's frankly weird. Elysium, you know. She met up with those women wearing that Cookie Monster tracksuit. Oof. Excuse me. Noisy. Thank you for continuing to do this, Jules. I can get my laughs with like-minded people here. It's impossible to watch her without you reacting to her. Bless you. Thank you. Kathy, exactly. Cookie Monster. Mamacita, Melissa the malignant idiotic narc was proud of Lisa J's Gucci purchase. Another example of Melissa the condescending twat dumbass. Jules, always a pleasure to see you and hear your lovely voice. Bless you, Mamacita. TJ, she still has to be careful of eating the food she said she can eat on carnivore. Yet she said that time and again that carnivore cured her IBS. She's a walking contradiction. How is it her followers can't see through the lies? I don't get it, TJ. Pandas in the desert. So, for how many months did we have to listen to her tell us how happy she is, that she has the perfect life, etc., and now she's telling us she's been depressed for the last 2 years? Yep. Claudia, notice we never see the bags go to the trash. Yeah. Because she's not throwing it out at all, probably. Arse. Right, is there anyone on the naughty step? No. Did anyone come in while I was talking? No. So, we've made it to the end, folks. This is a long one, and if you've made it with me, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one.